The Shred Shed Podcast.
Yo, what up? This is EarlShreds, boy.
And Sydney Shreds.
Ooh.
And this is your #1 podcast.
For all things rock and roll, music, or just plain awesome. Y'all don't forget to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you got, at EarlShreds. And don't forget to check out the website, www.earlshreds.com. Thanks.
That's cool.
He's actually local. His name is Vince King. He's awesome.
It's your boyfriend.
That's what my grandma says.
That's what I'm saying, too.
Would you rather you date an Elvis impersonator than a guitar player?
She was pushing for it hard when we were on that cruise. I was like, and he was engaged at the time. I was like,
Only the real Elvis.
she even told Dalton at Christmas, was talking about him. Like, you better be careful if you come to one of his shows.
I told her I'd battle. I told her I would battle him for mutual combat, and the winner could have you.
Did you know?
I'd be willing to do that for her.
It's pretty good. Do you know, if I found this out today, which y'all might already know, if you're in the street, like say you're on Bourbon Street in New Orleans or something, and you, like y'all get into like a argument, and you tell a cop nearby that we're about to have mutual combat, and y'all get into a fist fight, he just has to stand back and watch. If y'all both agree to mutual combat.
Yeah, you can do that here.
Yeah, in Texas
You can?
Yeah. I found that out today.
That's how it should be, I mean.
Yeah, like if you go up and say, hey, we just agreed to mutual combat, he'll be like, okay. And then you just duke it out.
I feel like there's not much time to talk in those situations.
Yeah.
So go
Like,
up to a cop
you,
and tell them.
yeah, do you agree to this?
Yeah. You want to shake on it? You want to touch gloves first?
Yeah.
I just saw a video where a cop said he sees that all the time.
Okay.
Like
Really?
two dudes say that.
Bubba showed me a TikTok today where a guy said, it was a cop, he said, I literally saw this in Austin on 6th Street. And he
I'd
was
be
just
like,
like,
no,
all right.
don't let him beat my ass.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, obviously,
Like,
they
stop
probably,
it if it gets too bad.
obviously, if you bring out like a knife or something, they have to stop it. But
but if you get hurt too, you're getting the case.
no, not if you agree to mutual combat and you just
No.
duke it out.
But
Like
then,
a shootout.
What?
but
like,
as soon as you get physically hurt, it turns into assault. That's
See,
what a
and
lawyer told
how
me.
do you fight without getting physically hurt?
Yeah.
That's the point.
Unless
That's why
somebody
Rap battle it?
You just get tired. Like,
That's why it
I give
doesn't
up.
work. Hey, do you like your new microphone stand?
It's like really hard to.
Well, it'll get looser.
What's the difference? It looks exactly the same as the other one.
I know, but it's a little more streamlined.
Oh, okay. Is that what you went and bought?
Yeah, I bought one for. I replaced it.
So you gave me the new one?
Yeah.
Nice.
You deserve it, right? I'm gonna
Thank you.
I need to get that one.
That's so cool. The
What?
cord holder right there.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I got 3 of them. I guess you can use that. Do you want to use that mic, or are you cool with that
Oh,
one?
no, it don't matter to me.
It just these are sturdier and they look better on camera. And I should have got 4 of them. I want to get the ones that Joe Rogan has.
It's
I've
like
never watched the videos.
right?
No, he's got like stream like red ones with like custom LEDs and shit on them.
Yeah, well,
You
he
should get the
also-
little Earl Shreds, like, you know, the mic,
like right here?
the mic things.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
That would be cool.
Like a metal one that has skulls
Yeah.
on it. Are we on the live?
I don't know. I haven't checked. I didn't know you were like ready.
Oh yeah, we've been live. We've been live for like 2 hours already.
Oh, shut up. Normally I get a notification.
I got a notification.
You did? I didn't. And I put it to where.
I didn't.
Oh, yeah, we're live. Oh, hey, Ryan. Hey, Tony.
Hey Tony, hey Ryan.
Sorry.
Hey, Tony. Hey, Ryan.
Hey Ryan, hey Tony.
Hey, Tony. Hey, Ryan.
Can we lock him in the shred zone?
Yeah, lock him in. Are you on everything or just on Facebook?
No, I'm on everything. I'm on TikTok too.
Tic-tac-toe?
Yeah, hopefully we don't get banned. I've been good. I didn't get banned yesterday.
Don't
Why would
say
you get banned?
Because he said the M word.
Yeah, I
Whoa,
said
whoa.
M.
Oh, okay.
You know, like,
I was like, wait.
you know, like little people, like dwarves.
Oh, you
Don't-
can't say that?
no. Yeah,
You
don't even
can't-
talk about
you
it. Don't
can't-
even talk
You
about
can't
it.
say the M word.
Here we go. I'm
It
getting
sounds
banned.
like fidget, you know?
my
You
gosh.
scared me so bad. I was like, wait.
No. We didn't say that word.
No, you definitely get banned for that one. That was a real bad one.
We're not that bad.
Hey, take that mic and just turn it.
Okay,
twist
sorry.
it. Yeah, there you go. But tilt it. Like keep going a little more. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
A little bit less. Yeah, that's good. You want to talk like sideways into it. That's
All
what. Like, you know what I mean? Like this. That's what I was told is the pro level move. And it does sound better.
By who?
By Joe Rogan.
He told you that?
Yeah, no, by Joe Biden, he told me.
Oh,
Byron.
thanks, Byron.
Thank you, Byron.
All
I
right.
love you.
I'm gonna stay on Facebook because that's where I like to be.
Yeah, so today we have, who do we have, honey? Do you want
Yeah.
to say it?
Dalton said, "Are y'all?" Oh, Ryan Kitchen said, "Who is the guest?" We're about to tell you, Ryan Kitchen.
Oh, do. It's Jacob Ryan Marshall, the OG.
And you can't just say Jacob. His name's Jacob Ryan Marshall.
Yeah,
It's
you
all three names.
All three names.
have to say Jacob Ryan Marshall.
That could be like, is that like 3 first names, 3 middle names, or 3 last names? You know?
No, it's just some first, middle, last.
I know,
and
but it's like every single one could be.
I guess I know a
they're
guy named
interchangeable.
Ryan and I know a guy named Marshall,
Yeah.
first name. So
Yeah.
I guess 3 first names.
Yeah, it's interchangeable.
Jacobs is and Ryan is a
And Marshall.
last name. Yeah, it could be any of them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's.
It's just one big first
You
name.
could just change it up and be like Marshall Ryan Jacob.
I guess
Ryan
my
Jacob.
music wouldn't pop up on Spotify, but it could.
Come on. JRM. You could just do JRM.
I go by JRM sometimes.
Really?
Oh, really?
Some people like abbreviate it like that.
Yeah.
I had someone ask me the other day why I go by all 3 names. I used to just go. I started doing Jacob Ryan when I first started playing shows because I liked my middle name better than I liked my first name, and I was like 12. And then I did Jacob Marshall once I started getting some more shows, and then I had this old dude was like, "You got to do your full name, like all 3 names," and I was like, "Okay,
All right.
cool. We can cuss, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
You just can't
Absolutely.
say. You just can't say the M word.
okay. No M words.
No M words.
Yeah. You have to, as I highly advocate, you always have to not talk and be as respectful to anybody that has anything different.
Amen.
Respect all the feelings.
You can only make fun of people that look like me.
I can do that. I can do that. I can make
Yeah,
that
that's
happen.
easy.
Yeah, you get a free pass on me. I put the burden of the world on that. That's what I do for the community.
So some old guy told you, and you just stuck with it. And
Yeah,
now
some
it's
old guy
stuck?
told me I was playing the San Jacinto Monument.
Mhm.
I grew up right over there, right next to it, and I was playing a show out there when I was like 14 at the Texas Independence Festival, and some old dude was listening to me play, and I talked to him after, and he was like, "You need to stand with your legs wider while you play, so you look more confident, and you need to go by all 3 of your names." And I was like, "Deal, I'm done. I don't know you, but
Nice.
it works. I'll do it."
That's some pretty good advice, though. Like,
Yeah.
pretty genuine.
What was his name? Do you remember?
He never told me his name. He was literally just watching. He watched me play my hour set. It was like 10 musicians going right in a row, and right in front of the monument, like on the steps. And he came up to me after. He said, "I was playing a lot of Bob Wills and Hank Senior, like real old stuff, which is still kind of what I do." And he was like, "I loved your set. That's what I used to listen to as a kid. You need to stand with your legs wider apart and go by all 3 names." And I was like, "Got it.
Dang,
I'll
that's
Yes,
do it."
sir.
cool.
Damn,
Yeah.
so you got the best advice.
I like
Yeah.
That was it. You just ran with that.
Dalton Grice said, "Are y'all coming to Fergie's?" Well, we're in the middle of a podcast, so
What?
probably
We've been
not.
talking about that this
No,
whole
I was
time.
gonna
Really?
I was gonna announce. Guess where he's going after.
I was gonna
this.
tell you should go to Fergie's after this.
Hey, I think we're gonna go too. I want to
It
go.
depends on how I'm feeling. So
Oh no.
I don't know. We'll see.
Well, you got to go to work in the morning.
There's some whiskey right there if you want to feel a little better.
Yeah, you just.
I was
made,
wondering what that was.
You just made me depressed. I want to get I want to have a massive hangover tomorrow.
Oh well, you can do that any day of the week. You did it today.
What?
Oh, can I tell a quick story? I
About
woke up
what?
this morning. Dalton said y'all should definitely come. Woke up this morning and all the lights were on. Like I was getting ready for work because he comes to bed like way later than when I go to bed because he stays up late. And anyways, all the lights were on and the TV was still on. And then today when I get home, I like open up the fridge and I didn't like get really close to it. I kind of like opened it up and like turned and looked over here. And like a meat tenderizer hammer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, we have a huge one. It's like heavy. And it was on top of the fridge. And I opened the door and it fell down. And I was like, if I'd have been an inch closer, that would have hit me in the head. And it busted the tile. We have tile floor, you know?
Oh, God.
And
Yeah, them things are heavy.
and like there's a huge like crack and like piece taken out of the tile. And he was like, oh man, is the floor okay? And I was thinking like, what about me? Like, what if that hit me? Like,
But it didn't.
it didn't. But
And I didn't do that last night. I did that today.
why did?
You were beating your meat today?
Yeah.
No, it was ice. I was
Oh.
beating my ice.
So why not use an ice pick? You don't use a
I don't
tin
have.
meat.
I don't live in.
You have an ice pick.
I don't
It's
live
in,
in
Like
it's
the
in our
big,
knife
big
thing.
old ice pick.
That's what I'm saying. I don't live in fucking Mount Everest.
You have one. You know the thing you sharpen your knife with in the knife holder? That's
No,
also
I
an ice
don't.
pick. That's what I use it for.
Oh, I'll know next time. Sorry. Yeah, that could have been sketchy, but it wasn't. You know
Anyway.
why? Because I walk straight with the Lord.
And you
So
also
do
bought like a 24 pack of beer like yesterday, and then I had to go buy more today.
I feel that.
I did not buy it. I didn't buy a 24 pack yesterday.
It was 2 days ago. Sorry.
It was.
12 a day, that's not a bad ratio.
That's like an average.
It's normal
That's
white boy
average.
shit right there.
That's everyday shit.
Yeah, that's Huffman.
Everyday shit, every night shit.
Just wait till I get to Fergie.
I think it's my first beer in like over a week.
It's
Well,
the
congrats.
weekend.
Thanks. It's not the weekend.
My girlfriend was gonna do sober January, and we were in Big Bend, and we drove back the whole day of the first. So we were in the truck all day, and exhausted from being out in the middle of nowhere and drinking for 7 days straight.
Yeah.
And we get back, and the next day we wake up and we're in Austin, and we didn't have shit to do, and we are like, let's go, hang out in Austin. And the first place we passed, she lives in South Austin, so the first place we passed on the way into town is the tiniest bar in Texas. And I was like, I've always passed that place, never been there. Let's go in there. And we went in there, got me a drink. She didn't drink. The next time we went to another bar. I'm trying to think where we went. We went to half coffee shop, half bar. She didn't drink there. And we get to a Mexican restaurant, and they got Mexican martinis, which is like the fucking greatest drink ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, do sober February.
Yeah,
And
next
we just
one's
had
shorter.
us a night. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, don't do sober ever.
That's what I said, but
Yeah, our ancestors grew up on getting liquored up.
I almost did. What is it? Is it November or whatever?
No Nut November?
Anyways,
I don't believe in that shit either.
I could do it, but
No Nut November.
I'm
How you
talking
do it?
about
She
be
says
here.
she's done that since she met you, dog.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No
This has been
Nut.
my
No
past
Nut.
2 years of my life.
Yeah, no Nut
Stop
2
pulling
years.
my hair.
I'm not. I'm
You
playing
are.
with my bass. It's got this little nipple at the
Your
bottom.
bass.
Yeah, my new bass.
Oh my gosh.
You like my new bass? It's got 5 strings.
You play bass?
I don't know why.
I don't
I
think
do,
I've ever
yeah.
seen you play bass. I seen him in here. I was going to ask you that earlier.
Dude, that one sounds great.
That one is mine. That my best friend growing up played guitar
Shout
and
out
bass,
Austin.
and his name was Austin. He passed away last year. He had cancer.
We do
man,
have
I'm
to
sorry.
shout out Austin.
Yeah, he's awesome. And his dad gave me that when he passed away.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, and that sticker, that shiny one at the top. Well, I guess it's at the bottom. It says Stonehenge. That's his album he came out with before he passed. It's on iTunes and stuff.
Is it? I'm going to go listen to it.
It's just kind of like he's a big blues guy, like kind of jazzy. He's big into like John Mayer and Jimi Hendrix and stuff. So it's just like him playing like instrumentals. Like there's no words or anything, but it's pretty
Yeah,
good. Like
it's-
if you're into that kind of stuff.
I love bass. Bass is like, my favorite band of all time is Sublime.
Yeah.
And like
Mhm.
bass makes, I wouldn't say makes, the whole band makes Sublime, but bass, it just carries it, I
Yeah.
think it does it with a lot of music.
I think
All
that's
the
the heart
music.
of the band. Like people say like the drums are the heartbeat, but I think bass is the heart.
Look, let me give you. But this 5th string, it's the 5th one that's lower. Let me give you the low. That's that low. See how then you gotta.
I feel like I'm at a Tool concert.
I've never played a 5-string bass. What is the 5th string tuned to?
B.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then this one is E, A, the regular.
Yeah.
So you get. That's when. Because this is. The country dudes use it because you do. Oh, that. Like for E blues.
Yeah.
And then you do the A. And then when you hit the B, the 5th, it's that.
Yeah,
The
you
5th
can hit the
is like
lower one.
real low. That's why all the country players, they like to use 5 strings because the 5th note, the cream note, is the B.
I like that. I played bass with a rock band when I was 13.
Really?
13, I got a... yeah, I played bass with a rock band. We played 2 shows. I don't remember where the second one was, but... Well, I played 2 shows with them. I played in a show at Fitzgerald's in the Heights.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was cool.
And I was playing bass, and we were doing just classic rock covers. We were doing Voodoo Child, which is not that hard to play on bass, but I kept bending the strings, which you aren't supposed to do on bass, but I was, I'm a guitar player and they put me on bass and it was fun to do. And I was like jumping around and shit. And the lead singer comes over to me and goes, "Quit jumping around. You're showing me up."
Oh.
And I was like, "I'm a bass player. I'm not showing you up."
Yeah.
Like, leave me alone.
Wow, that was rude.
I like when bass players go all out. Like, it's your time to shine.
I've been watching too much of Flea and
Yeah.
Eric Wilson.
We're going to see
Oh, yeah. I got
Red Hot
him
Chili Peppers.
for Christmas. I got him. Red
Oh,
Hot
really?
Chili Pepper
I love the
tickets.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Have you ever seen them?
No.
We haven't either, but my brother went a couple years ago and said it was an awesome show.
Yeah, it was an awesome Christmas present. Thank you, honey.
They get bigger and bigger every year.
I think
Like,
so too.
I don't know how you do that after having such a long career and still just keep going.
I think
And keep putting out great music.
Yeah.
They're not one of those bands that kind of fell off and you just want to hear their old shit.
Yeah. I think honestly, did you watch the documentary Woodstock 99?
Yeah.
I think that kind of like boosted them up too, because like isn't Flea like completely butt ass naked on the like when they're performing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
Like,
have a poster in my room of them with the socks on their cocks.
yeah.
The legendary dude.
Yeah.
Legendary show.
That's funny.
Yeah.
On the balls and the cock.
I didn't shout out Mom earlier. Your mom.
My mom was on there.
She's watching. I can see like if any of my friends are watching.
She just heard me say cock. Sorry, Mom.
I know, that's why I was like, let me tell you that your mom's on. I don't know if she's still watching, but when I got on, it popped up all my friends that were watching, and I only saw Ryan and Dalton, but now it shows Tracy.
She
so.
probably is. She's my biggest supporter.
I know, she really
She's
is.
always watching.
Yeah.
She is.
I met, she said hi. Yeah, she's watching. I
Hello,
met
Mama.
both of y'all the same night.
Mm-hmm. At
Lake
How about-
Houston? Was it Lake Houston?
It might not have been when like I met you, but I met her when y'all played together at
what was the name of that place in Beaumont?
at Dylan's.
Dylan's, yeah.
Dylan.
I played there for a while.
She said I did hear that. Oh, sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Mom.
Ooh.
Sorry I'm using curse words.
She said hi, y'all.
Wiener.
On the interweb.
The wiener.
You asked us if it was okay, but did you ask your mom if it was okay?
Yeah. How about the
She-
Lord?
Yeah, she comes to all my shows. I mean, she's going to Fergie's tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
She's
Oh,
so
she's-
awesome.
Dude, she's a ride or die.
You go,
Yeah.
Tracy. We love you. Miss Tracy, sorry. She called
Dude,
me
I'm
Tracy.
gonna go to Fergie's for you. I guess I'm going alone. I don't care.
Please do. We'll be
You
there.
can go with Tracy. Miss Tracy.
My mom will hold your hair back
Yeah.
when you're vomiting in the toilet.
I have too many shots.
I don't think I've ever. Dalton's only been sick one time that I've known of, from drinking too
when?
much.
Really?
There was one night, or it was like the next day. You said you threw up and you felt better.
Yeah, I know. Dude, my days.
He's a champion when it comes to drinking.
Oh yeah, and I don't really look like it. And dude, some of the good old boys, they try to come at me like, we got it, because they think I'm a hippie and wear long, and I'm like, okay, buddy, we can do this.
And then I'm like, a couple drinks in, if I start feeling any kind of like more than buzzed, I'm like, I'm gonna go throw up just because I don't feel good.
I pulled the trigger a
Yeah.
good amount. Because then, then you don't got to worry about it the next day.
Exactly. I'm like, as soon as we get home, I'm like,
Or you can
I'll be
keep
back.
drinking, depending on
There's like
if
a
it's
fine
early
line.
enough.
Yeah.
Well, I stopped during the day.
It's called rally.
puke and rally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave that up when I feel like 24. It just don't hit the same.
After like 19, it doesn't hit the
Yeah.
same.
I'm a lot older than you, I guess. Yeah, I gave that up. Last time I puked in rally, I had to been like 22, 23.
I don't do it a lot anymore.
Me either.
Don't
I
do
did
it.
like my freshman year of college. I feel like I threw up like every night and
I
kept
think
going.
maybe
Yeah.
me too. I
I
think,
think
it was,
that's what mine was too. Just go get some Jack in the Box tacos the next day, and
But nowadays, I feel like if I throw up, I'm like, you know what? That means it's bedtime.
yeah, I'm done. I'm going to lay
Yeah.
down.
I just pace myself. I don't drink when the sun's up. I
But you
gave that up.
You practice every day. When you practice something, you become better at it.
It's like the
so,
guitar, yeah.
Yeah. I don't practice very often, so.
Well, I had never got, but definitely sometimes I do get, like the other night we went to Mo's place.
Oh, to watch Hayden and Blake.
Yeah,
Where's Mo's place? I know that.
It's in Katy.
Katy.
Yeah. Have you ever been?
No,
Oh,
but I know
obviously.
the name. I feel
It's a
like-
pretty cool
Is it?
venue.
I guess maybe I've seen it on people's flyers or something, or maybe I passed it.
Yeah, if you want to get a gig, that's a great gig.
Yeah, it's pretty big. have 2 stages.
I swear I know that name. Like, well. So
You do?
Yeah, I played a show there.
Your mom said maybe he will stop when he hits 22. That's funny.
No, you don't do it. Dude, you know that place. It's like a legendary honky tonk. It's like the
Okay.
honky
maybe
tonk
that's why
on
I
the
know.
west side.
Okay.
It's like the only dance hall on the west
It's
side.
like
I don't
in a
get over to the
strip
west
center.
side a lot.
Yeah, that's my first time going. But it's a pretty decent
Yeah, and
place.
there's a big stage where like big artists play. I got like 2,000 people capacity.
And
Oh,
then
wow.
there's like the other side is like a smaller stage, and I would say it's kind of like if you cut Rowdy Bucks in half, because it's got kind of like that kind of like risen, like the
Mhm.
riser, and then like not an enclosed stage, but like the wood floor and everything else is carpet, and it's pretty cool. Something you should look into, I think.
Oh, well. Maybe that's why I know it. Maybe I've emailed him or something.
Maybe
I'm
I
sure
see it on a
he,
lot of people's pages, like.
So I'm sure
that's-
we've emailed it.
I want to
Yeah.
play
Oh, wait.
there.
I'm sure Tracy's going to be like, yeah, we emailed.
She's like, I'm waiting to hear
My
back.
manager, yeah.
Oh, that's what she said?
No,
Oh.
I'm just saying, like, I figured that's what she would
Hey,
say.
I want to play there. I'd love to play there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Jacob wants to play at the Whiskey Barn. That should happen.
You haven't? I thought you had played there.
I played there. I got on and played a few songs with the Bastards last time they was up there.
Yes, okay.
But,
I thought
yeah.
you've actually.
Jacob
played
should play
there.
at the Whiskey Barn, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
And I live like right next to it. I'm like,
Oh, you live in Mont Belvieu?
yeah,
Bay City?
Beach City.
Oh yeah, Beach City or Bay
Beach
City? Okay, Beach City.
The fuck is Beach City?
Yeah.
Beach City. That's a Beach City. Bay City's down 59
Yeah.
past Victoria.
That's
right
what I was thinking.
That's
Beach
like
City.
further,
Where
yeah,
is
wrong way.
Beach City?
You know.
Beach City is like Mont Belvieu. Like
Is that
right
where
it
O'Neill's?
splits.
Is O'Neill's in Beach City?
O'Neill's technically in Baytown, but
Baytown,
you can take the curve. You can take
Beach
99
City's
around.
down towards the beach.
Yeah, there ain't. See, when I moved there, I was like, oh, there's beaches. There ain't a single beach in Beach City.
Mm-mm.
That ain't right.
It's not right. I mean, it's all, it's right on the Trinity Bay. It's right on the
I was
coast.
about to say
but-
it's on the water because
Yeah, you can
one
swim
of my
in there
friends
if
lives
you-
in Beach
Oh,
City.
I've swam down the road. There's like a rocky boat ramp,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll go down there and I swam there a few times.
That's my
just
boy.
alone.
My boy
Yeah.
just said what?
Alone
Just
with
alone.
alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts. I sit,
Hell yeah. Just
float in
to,
that dirty ass bay.
just soak it in.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to.
Absolutely, especially if you're from there, yeah. I don't do that. I don't like getting out of the swamp. I don't.
You are a swamp creature.
Dude, I go anywhere, 3 hours out of Houston, my skin starts getting dry.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you should have felt
Bro.
West Texas.
Oh, I
it's
don't
so
want
dry.
to. It gets so.
I still am dry.
Dude, I'm a
I love
swamp.
West
I am a
Texas.
swamp rat.
You said y'all were in Big Bend?
Big Bend, yeah.
Did you go to hunting or is that
No,
don't you
we
have
were
a
just-
lease or something down there?
I don't.
Okay.
No, we just went camping over there, and like right on the Rio Grande, right on the border, and that's the furthest west I've ever been in my life.
Really?
Well, no, furthest west in Texas.
In
sorry.
Texas. Okay.
But like furthest I've ever driven west.
Dang.
Furthest I've ever been down I-10.
That far.
You see any immigrants?
We did actually. You go down to the hot springs. There's like a trail, like right there in the park, and They set out like a bunch of like pottery and like ponchos and shit that people can leave money and like take or whatever. And so we were down there, drinking beer in the hot springs. And then after it got dark, we're walking back up the trail, and we get to the head of the trail. There's like 10 people that just crossed the river that are picking up the money and putting out more goods. And I had a few drinks, and I thought it was real dark, it's
Yeah.
it's
You see
Big Bend National
shadows,
Park,
yeah.
yeah. And so I'm thinking it's my friend standing at the trailhead, and I walk up and I hit the dude on the shoulder. I'm like, "Hey, where's the beer?" And he turns around. He's, "Hello." I'm like,
Hola.
"Oh, my bad."
Whoa.
I was like, "Sorry, I thought you were someone else." And he just nodded.
Whoa.
That's a little sketch.
What do you,
Did you buy a poncho?
No, it's illegal actually to buy them. And I was like,
Oh.
if we get stopped by any border patrol and
Yeah,
I'm already a little
yeah.
shitty, and
did you yell La Migra? La Migra?
they would have taken off, man.
Did they look
Stop.
sketchy? Did they look dirty?
No. They were just
Young,
They just
old?
like look like normal dudes, but they're picking up the money out of there.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, and I was like, "Oh, sorry, I thought you were someone else."
They probably thought you were.
I know they probably thought I was like trying to get him. I was like, "Sorry, bro. Like
Yeah,
I
I
don't
didn't
care. Do
mean
your
to-
business."
Yeah, I'm not messing.
Don't
with
matter to
they
me.
probably run into motherfuckers like you all the time.
Probably so coming up from that hot
Drunk.
spring.
Yeah, drunk.
They're
as
probably
fuck.
lucky you didn't like take any of their stuff or or their
Yeah, that's
money.
what but everything's still there. They got like all in the pamphlets and stuff you pick up at the front of the park. It's like if you buy from them and you get stopped, like you will be arrested.
Oh, it
It's
tells you.
contraband.
Oh,
Technically,
yeah, I
it's
guess it is,
contraband.
yeah.
Because you're assisting them.
Yeah, it's coming from there. Yeah, illegally.
Oh, look at that.
Toby.
Do they look Mexican or Southern American? How dark were they?
What's the difference?
One's darker than the other?
I didn't know that.
I could tell Mexican from a South American.
I think they're just Mexican.
Just Mexican?
I think so. Just Mexican, yeah.
I mean,
I think they were Mexican.
Well, I was just wondering if they're coming, if you could tell if they're like coming from like Honduras or they're just from Mexico.
I think it's just from Mexico. It was like Mexican based, like, you know, stuff that they were putting
Oh,
out.
it was all Mexican themed
like
colors.
when you hop off the cruise ship.
That's crazy,
and everything's
man.
right there.
Oh, yeah.
You get off in Cozumel and it's like just, you have to walk
Thank
through a
God,
wall
like
of
there were no
sharks.
like cartel members or something there. Like,
Yeah, but it's kind of like my mom was all scared of that when I was going. She's like, you know, you're right on the river, like be careful, keep an eye out and stuff. But you got to think about like being out there. We drove for 3 hours from our campsite just to get to that little spot, and that's driving. Like someone crossing the river there, like they die in the desert. You know, it's desert. There's nothing there.
Yeah.
There's
so
no
they're
drinking
probably
water.
just waiting for a pickup or something.
Well, no, they were getting the money from the goods and putting more goods out, and then they were just going right back across.
Dang.
Oh, that's
crazy.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, they were doing a drop off for like a family member or something.
No. Like stuff you can buy.
Yeah, like they brought goods to buy or to sell.
Oh, that's
like
cool.
little like pottery and
Yeah,
ponchos.
but you can't buy it. It's illegal.
Oh, so they weren't illegally immigrating. They were just making money.
No,
They were crossing the border illegally to leave their items they made.
Well, if they're trying to make an honest day's work, that ain't illegal.
It is illegal.
I mean, it is illegal technically.
Technically, yeah.
According to that government.
That's cool. We need them. They should just not. That's what they should encourage. Dude, imagine if you go.
I don't know. I don't know why it's so illegal. Like, I don't know why they're like, oh, you'll get arrested and put in jail on the border. Like, you know, it's contraband or whatever. I mean, I guess because they don't want people doing it, people crossing. But
and that gives them money, and they're crossing to come back. And
that's why you were saying it was illegal to buy their stuff.
Yeah, they said it was if you get stopped with it because there's border patrol in the park. There's checkpoints throughout the park.
Dude, that's just the man trying to hold me down.
Exactly.
So there's checkpoints you have to like check in.
There is, and they'll wave like a few cars in at a time.
Stop
and,
one or two.
Yeah, but we never got stopped. I mean, we didn't have nothing.
I've said it before. I mean, I'd rather most of my Hispanic friends down south. I'd rather fuck with them most of the time than any of these white people.
Especially the damn government.
Oh yeah.
Kitchen said Dalton's about to get banned on TikTok. Change the subject, and he said it's illegal because of the taxes.
See, they just because they can't make money off of it.
Mm-hmm.
The damn government.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. That's why.
Yeah, because we as Americans can't make money off of
Yeah,
it.
no doubt. They don't have their dirty finger. Dude, sometimes I get along better with my homies down south than I ever would with somebody from New York.
I'm telling you, I want to.
Or a damn government agent.
Yeah.
Damn IRS agent.
That's up there too. Washington D.C.'s up. That's way up there. Dude, when we went to that dance hall in San Antonio, I felt like I was kind of home.
Oh, we were the only white people.
Yeah, but I felt good about it. They just, the food and...
Oh, yeah. They had someone out back cooking some tacos.
It's just they're hard-working people, and I just respect that.
It's just more Texans. It's all we're all... Mm-hmm. That's where everyone in Texas is more similar than any one person from Texas is
to another
with
state.
someone from New York or
that's so
Washington,
true.
D.C.
You know, I never even thought of that. That's that's very true.
What do you mean? Like
everyone in Texas has similarities, but if like you were to go to New York, like you and that person, like
they don't have
in
they
Texas,
don't have
it's
nothing.
Different.
Yeah,
everyone, no matter
you can relate.
What race, what ethnicity, anything you are with someone else from Texas, you're still more similar to them than you are from some.
They are
city slicker in New York City.
Yeah, in New York, they got they got that stupid accent.
But you put two New Yorkers together, I feel like they're not really going to get along either. Like,
they don't get along with them. They don't get along with themselves. We'll go down by sandwich at the bodega, like. Ugh, gross.
Mozzarella.
Yeah. Now that's fucking Italian.
Oh my god.
That thing is fucking Italian.
You can't talk about Italians on here either, I'm sure,
No,
on TikTok.
Yeah.
Hey, I respect Italian. They're a hardy, strong people.
That's what I'm saying. An Italian from Texas is just as similar to us than more similar to us than an Italian in New York. You know.
Yeah.
It's
Than a liberal.
It's
That's-
where.
Come on, I'm just.
You're banned.
There you go. That's it. That's it for TikTok.
Yeah.
That's it for TikTok.
That's what I'm
we're
just gonna
still
say.
in.
They're
Yeah,
not,
we're still in.
dude. They're not gonna ban me for political affiliation.
Oh god, now you're gonna have a thing that pops up that says like, you know
Oh
how
yeah,
like sometimes
they'll
when you,
do that.
when you talk about like
I've never gone live on TikTok. I don't know
Yeah,
how to do
no.
that,
If you
but-
talk about politics or anything, it'll come up with like.
even if you post like an Instagram story at the bottom of it, it'll say like the
or like the
something about the
COVID-19.
Yeah, the COVID-19.
That shit is so annoying.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It might pop up something COVID or the election or
I think
So
that's
You
dumb.
put like someone says mask and under it it's like COVID-19. Read the facts here.
yeah.
Shut up,
Yeah.
Instagram.
Oh, I'm not gonna. They're idiots to think that I'm not gonna listen to whoever's posting it or you.
Yeah, no.
Like if somebody goes online and starts talking about what to do about COVID on Instagram, I'm like, you're on Instagram. What the fuck?
Are you a doctor?
Yeah, I'm only gonna listen to my local health official.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we ain't listened to WHO either.
No, I've got MSNBC.
Getting paid out by every politician.
Yeah. No, I don't.
I want their
I don't
money.
go to the doctor.
Hey, I'll take one of their. I would love to become politically affiliated. If I could, like in the beginning of the podcast, say this sponsored by.
Get paid out the ass, yeah.
Yeah, I'll sell out.
Shoot.
If if they let me just say it, I won't hide it. That'll be the difference between me and the rest
You
of
need
them.
to find somebody who's like way out there that's running.
I'm sure you can find some folks. I don't-
Like, you know, like when Trump decided he was gonna run, like everybody was like,
I'll do that really
Like,
fat guy
what-
on TikTok.
what show did he have? The Apprentice, right? Is that the show that he used to have a long time ago?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we're like, oh, the guy from The Apprentice, like Trump, he has like,
There's like a 400-pound guy on TikTok who wears a wizard hat, and he'll like
He's got my vote.
exactly
like
and
that.
He'll stitch. You know, like when you stitch, you like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
It'll be like a meme video completely, or some girl will be like, so here's my nail tutorial, and then it'll stitch over to him and it'd be shirtless. He'll have his wizard hat and he'd go, my name is vote for me for president. And he's got like 1 million followers.
That's
Hey,
all it
he might win.
takes. Yeah, I'll vote
I'd
for
choose him over any of the other dumbasses
Yeah,
out
I'd
there.
vote for
too.
him. Did
Yeah.
you see that politician in New York? Actually, they just elected a politician in New York that could lies about everything.
What?
And
He's a politician.
Well, I mean, that's
all of 'em.
Which
no,
one?
no,
Yeah,
no,
which
no,
one?
no. Like he lied about. He said he worked places that he didn't work.
Mm.
Like easily
Oh.
verified.
Pennsylvania. That dude? Is that what you're talking
What's
No,
about?
he's in a congressman in New
What's
York.
the Pennsylvania guy name though? I know you're talking
You know who
about.
I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He said a bunch of dumb shit too.
Yeah.
Oh, the one that had
I
a
mean-
stroke.
I think so. Yeah.
Don't make me talk bad about some dude who had a stroke. I didn't know he had a stroke. Hope he's doing
No,
good.
he did though. He dressed in a hoodie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had a stroke.
What's his name?
Oh man, I hope he's all right.
I
It's not,
No, he's not. It's sad,
It's
bro.
right.
No, absolutely, he's not. But he had a stroke after he won.
Yeah.
He won?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It was like
he
the last time.
he
Pennsylvania.
won, and then he had a stroke, and they're still pushing him like the party.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're, and it's
You're
sad.
done. Yeah, you're done.
This dude in New York, he said he was Jewish, but he's not.
Oh, so he tried to like check that box like he do on the
Yeah,
tax
he
thing.
said
Oh,
he
yeah.
was African American. He's like some white Baltic.
Who was that chick that did that shit?
Oh, that's
You know who I'm talking about? She's like
Sarah Palin?
no, she's like Canadian.
she said she was Russian. I don't know.
Oh,
She's Alaskan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's Alaskan. Yeah, not Canadian.
Elizabeth says she was a Mohican or some shit.
The last Mohican.
Yeah, she said she was an Indian.
All politicians do is lie and cheat and steal.
That's you have to be able to do that. That's like one of the job requirements.
Yeah, no doubt. Duh. It's like,
It
does a
was-
fish swim?
I'm
No.
very anti.
That's what you want.
Like none
I
of
don't
these
care.
people, none of the people in Washington D.C. are ever gonna care about you or me or what we're doing down here or what's good for
Fuck
the
no.
people.
No.
Absolutely. Never.
So I don't.
Why do you pick up random empty cans?
It's not empty because to see if it's empty. They don't care about. I'll make them care.
They won't.
No, just wait till I go to that fucking White House.
Play him a sick solo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring like 3 half stacks
Play the Star Spangled Banner for 'em. Maybe they'll finally
on
feel
a
something.
repeat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a speaker and put 10-hour loop Star Spangled Banner
No.
full blast.
Lee Greenwood, Proud to Be an American.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
That's what we should listen to on repeat.
Have you know that song? Jacob should play that song.
You could play it. Yeah, that would fit in well with your set list, I think.
What song is it?
You know, the Lee Greenwood
I'm proud to be an American.
Where it has the
where at
symbols in
least
it.
I know I'm free.
Why would that fit in my set list?
Because you're an American. Are you proud to be an American?
I just felt like you're
Of
proud.
course.
Okay,
There
yeah,
you go.
That's why.
It would fit in anyone's set list. I think the baby should.
I'm more proud to be a Texan than an
Yeah.
American.
We could change the
I
lyrics.
think
If we're being
T-Pain.
honest.
And I'm proud to be an American.
What are you doing?
That's T-Pain version.
I
Come
don't
on.
know. He's just auto-tuned.
Shawty.
No,
Shawty,
I
I'm
saw
proud
Melton.
to be an American.
We were on our way to my dad's for Christmas the other day, and that song came on, and I said, like, the first time I really heard this song, and I remember hearing this song, I was like in 4th grade, and we went to church with one of our family friends, and like I grew up in church, but this was like a different church, and I just remember like the song came on, and everyone stood up, and everyone was singing it, but it was right after 9/11, like. And I started thinking, like, why were we playing Proud to Be an American? It's not called that. It's called something else. But why they were playing that in church. And it was right after 9/11. I just remember it as like I was in 2nd grade during 9/11. So I was like in 3rd grade when I heard it. And I just remember in church just like looking at everybody and just like crying and just being so proud to be in that moment.
Proud to be an American.
And now when I hear that song, it just like takes me back to that moment of like everybody just standing and everybody was singing and like you could just tell like it was different. And so we heard that, and I was just like,
Investigate 7-Eleven.
that was 311.
Investigate 311.
I seen 311 a few years back.
Really?
Yeah.
So did I.
I want to see them. I want to go
I thought
see.
Tribal Seeds was going to be there, and they weren't.
Did you see him at Cynthia Woods?
Yeah.
I bet we were at the same show.
It was,
Was,
the Dirty Heads
And Sublime.
with Rome.
Mhm.
With Rome. Yeah, I was about
With
to say
Rome.
with
I
Rome.
don't-
That's when they put.
I'm not a Sublime with Rome guy.
I was
Yeah.
going to ask, when you said Sublime was your favorite earlier, I almost
No,
said, what do you think
311
about
killed that
Rome?
show.
I would like to see
I love 311.
Was it in the summer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when they played Sunset in July. In July.
Was the sun setting?
It was the sun was setting, and he said, it's the sunset in July, and then
So cute.
yeah.
See, and
man.
Tribal Seeds was on that tour, and that was like one of the only shows they didn't play with them. And I thought they were going to be there. Apparently, I didn't read the damn flyer well enough. And I'm like a huge Tribal Seeds fan. I was so excited to see them.
Aw, that's sad.
Yeah.
Let's go see Tribal Seeds.
I would love to next time they're in town.
Have you seen Revolution?
I've seen Revolution. I think I've seen them twice.
They're coming back in
Look at this
July.
guy.
I used to be really
know.
into reggae music. I mean, I still listen to reggae music.
I mean, like that
Yeah.
doesn't surprise me, but like that's not what I would have picked for like your favorite band. I would not have picked Sublime or
See,
one of your
and,
favorites. I don't
Like,
I can
yeah,
see
no,
it.
favorite of all time. It's like Sublime, Merle Haggard.
Yeah, see, that's what I
like,
would thought.
It's a good
It's
combo.
There's just so much mix in all the music I've been through and all the music I grew up on. And
Yeah,
I think that's any musician though.
Dude,
We
you
have
would
diverse-
you would love Hawaii. You should go to Hawaii.
Oh, we went last year.
They
or
have
this past
2 reggae only radio stations.
Really,
year. That's all we
there's
listened
there's
to.
that's not even a thing here.
No.
No.
No, they have 2 main station and they do reggae covers. That's where I heard the reggae cover of Drinking Problem by Midland. People say I got a dream.
Have you seen the dude on TikTok that does reggae covers of country
Yeah.
songs? That dude is sick.
Really?
So
Oh, I
good.
bet I would listen to country if it was reggae. Like, if
Jimmy
they, like
Buffett. That's
I guess
Jimmy
it was not
Buffett.
country anymore. It's
Do
just
you not listen to country when it's not reggae music?
That's Jimmy Buffett.
things that were like things that were recorded like
Cheeseburger.
elementary school and before, like 90s
Yeah.
country.
Doesn't
You
listen
know?
to
I hear you.
anything new.
I'm not.
Yeah, but
Country's not my thing, but I do like older country.
there's some good new stuff.
There
I
there
mean,
is.
like-
I just if I'm in my car, I'm not going to
Very
turn that
specific stuff.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I hear you.
I keep my car on one radio station, and it's 106.9, and it does not change. Like unless Dalton gets in my car and changes it, I listen to it's like the 70s and 80s, 60s, 70s, 80s.
Dude, I've
Yeah.
been listening
music.
to 96.5 The Hard Rock.
Oh yeah, but that's a
I
different.
don't even know radio stations. I aux it ever since I started driving. Really,
Dude, if you have HD radio, 96.5, channel 2, HD radio, it's metal music.
I don't have anything fancy like
I'll have
that.
to check it out.
I just have the radio.
There's no commercials either.
I used to listen to a lot of metal too.
Dude,
We were just
96.5 is
Really?
all different kinds of metal too. Whatever you consider metal, because there's
Yeah, there's like hair metal.
Yeah, they have Korn, Seven Dust.
death metal.
God. I used to be obsessed with Korn
Really?
because that bass. Like I said, I'm
Oh,
a big
yeah.
bass guy. Like
Yeah. What's his name? Monkey? I think that's the bass player's name.
yeah, something like that.
I just know. Is it Jonathan Davis is the singer? I think that's his name.
You should do
97.1's my jam. That's what Ryan said. I could see that.
97.1?
Yeah, isn't that the oldies? The country?
97.1 classic country.
I'll listen to that because of that man right there.
Yeah, 97.1. I love it. They have Randy
Any time
on
of the day, every single day, you're gonna hear Randy Travis.
Oh, I couldn't even see who it
Oh,
was.
sorry. Yeah, he's kind of up there.
He stares at me.
He's the only one that's like up there, and he
Yeah.
stares.
Elton John's staring right at me.
Oh, that's better.
Lucky.
That's okay. Do I look good, bro?
Yeah, he probably thinks you look real good.
Ooh,
Probably
hey.
too good.
Dude,
Sir Elton John.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's knighted.
if you were going to turn, come on. This is who you turn, at least, right?
Of course, of course.
You know what's
I
funny?
mean, come on.
My grandpa looks just like Elton John, and my grandma looks just like Paul McCartney. And she has like short hair, and it's like, and she had, I hate to even say this, but she had Bell's palsy a while back to where it kind of like made her eye droop. And so, and you know that Paul has kind of those droopy eyes, and her hair's black, and it's like kind of short and all over the place. And I tell her all the time, like, Mimi, you look like Paul McCartney. And she loves that. And my pawpaw looks like Elton John because he used to have red hair, and he's just kind of
Hey,
square-headed.
Think
I'm
about,
anti Paul McCartney.
Really?
I don't like him either. Think about how many dudes Elton
Don't even.
Just,
Turned out.
But just think about it, bro. You think? Hey, I know dudes in my real life. If
If I was a dude and I saw Elton back in the
that's what I'm
day,
saying. A good-looking dude rolls up in this white suit in a fucking Rolls Royce
what
with
about
a
the
cane.
peacock
And
outfit?
slams down on that piano.
Yeah, you know.
He's got me.
I didn't think you were gonna say.
And that's no doubt. He takes you back to his mansion. And you've like, you know, you got a wife, but there's been those nights when you just thought, man, well, I wonder what it'd be like.
You lost me now. You lost me.
Well, I'm not saying you, but just I'm
It's-
saying me.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Only for Elton though.
It wasn't him. It was.
Yeah, I gotta pee too.
Okay, thank God.
Oh, I thought you said you.
We'll just
lost
leave
me.
Sydney here alone.
I'm so sorry.
No,
I've been
go
trying to
ahead.
hold it this whole time.
Go. Everybody takes
yeah,
pee
I'm
breaks.
gonna
Okay,
go.
cool.
Yeah, you go pee. I'm gonna pee after you.
Everybody
Okay.
takes pee breaks except for me.
Is the backyard fine?
Whatever.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, cool.
Sydney's got
If not, there's a bathroom.
Sydney's got an extreme bladder.
I'm a backyard guy.
That's fine. So is he.
Yeah, I'm a backyard guy too.
Always.
I'm a
only backyard.
patio kind of guy.
Not on the concrete.
pee, I'm going outside.
Well, yeah. I hope he
Even
is.
poop. I might do it with poop.
Stop it.
I've been
Cut
in Big
that
Ben
out.
for 2 weeks. I just carry on.
Out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, he's used to it.
Toby, you stay in here. Oh, he's following him. That's sweet though. He's following him.
Aww.
I'm just
Hey,
gonna-
this is a good moment. This podcast is held sponsored by my band, the Gulf Coast Drifters, Mason Krager and the Gulf Coast Drifters. Please go follow, like, and please check out the new Mason Krager and the Gulf Coast Drifters album. Please check out the single Hurricane if you haven't already. Please go look at our show schedules. We got any badass Gulf Coast Drifter shows coming up?
Yeah, next weekend.
Next weekend? What is that? A Whiskey Barn
I
opening
believe-
for Chav Cook?
I believe so. Let me double check.
Oh my gosh. Gulf Coast Drifters opening for Chad Cook at the Whiskey Barn?
Yes, next Saturday.
Dude, whatever the
14th.
I don't know what the cover is because I'm not
I think it's $5.
that's $5?
It's
Dude,
always $5.
you're not gonna get a better deal for $5. That's gonna be great. What is another gig?
On the 20th, you're playing at the Whiskey Barn again with the Blue Bonnet Bastard.
With the Blue Bonnet Bastards.
And then you'll be at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Houston Go Texan with GCD that Saturday.
Oh, and then what is the March 11th? Will be with Blue Bonnet Bastards at where?
At
Brandon just told me.
Kerrville's on 90 in Beaumont.
Yeah, we're going to boat. Oh,
Oh, there's the dogs.
y'all hush. I'm sorry, everybody. We got some digs.
You're
Y'all
playing at the
hush.
Humble Cook-Off January 27th.
Hold on, wait for the dogs to stop. Humble Cook-Off, January 27th. That's what's up. Okay.
Oh, the 28th. We can go see Shake Your Hams at White Oak.
Ooh. Is that opening for Joe? No. I'm gonna get a Miller. I want to get on.
I'm good right now. I'm still on my Elvis juice.
Well, yeah, y'all check out a Gulf Coast Drifter show. Please come out. And also, don't forget to check out Tim's Tiny Trucks. Can you look up the address real quick?
Yeah, I think
Type it in.
all this
Y'all
stuff.
check out Tim's Tiny Trucks. If you're in the market for an off-road vehicle, a vehicle for the deer lease, a vehicle for the beach, a vehicle for just driving around your neighborhood. You know, you've been looking at a golf cart, you've been looking at a side-by-side, you've been looking at a four-wheeler. You know, check out Tim's Tiny Trucks. They are air-conditioned, four-wheel drive, ready to order, ready to buy off his dealership, or get with Tim and he can custom make you guys a truck. Again, that's Tim's Tiny Trucks. Looking for a four-wheeler, looking for a side-by-side, check out that. Tim's Tiny Trucks is a great alternative that has air conditioned, nice, comfortable seats. It's like you're sitting in your car and you can do all the same things almost as what the side-by-sides.
It's located at 23402 FM 2100 in Huffman, Texas.
If you're local, check them out. It's right down 1960, I believe, heading towards Crosby, right by the sawmill. And if you do check them out and you do buy a Tim's Tiny Trucks, make sure to tell him EarlShreds brought you to Tim's Tiny Trucks. You're going to get a free EarlShreds and free Tim's Tiny Trucks with your purchase. So again, what's the address one more time, honey?
23402 FM 2100.
FM 2100 by the sawmill. Again, tell them EarlShreds sent you. When you buy a truck, you get 2 free T-shirts. And can I go pee now? I'm sorry, we do a commercial. I figured it was a good time for commercial break.
Commercial break. Tim's Tiny Truck is a badass. Is Dalton playing the 12th with the Blue Bonnet Bastards? Let me check. Oh, totally.
That was me, bro.
Was you.
Twerk, twerk, twerk.
What's the 12th?
I love you on TikTok.
Oh, the 12th is Brandon at LHB, Ryan. So I think if we're not doing anything, he'll probably play with him. But I don't know for sure. When's your next show? Tell us that.
Let me pull out this calendar.
That's what I have to do.
Oh, well, I play tomorrow, actually.
Where at?
I play tomorrow at the Barn Frio in Cypress.
Yeah.
I'm out there tomorrow, and I got some good dates coming up.
Sorry, my Tamagotchi was beeping a while ago. I got this for Christmas from my brother.
Is that them little games?
Yeah, from like the 90s.
I had one of those when I was young.
I did too. And my brother was like, I bet you can't keep it alive. I said, bet. I keep it with me at all times.
I got to keep it in that frocket.
Yes. This was my grandpa's.
I love frocket shirts.
Me too. Rest in peace, Gaga. When he died, I took a bunch of his shirts.
Yeah, I'm at the Barn Frio in Cypress tomorrow night. I'm at Six Springs Tavern in Dallas on the 27th. I'm at the Rustic Post Oak on the 29th. And then the Rustic Post Oak on the February 24th, and Truck Yard on Saturday the 25th of February with my trio.
Oh, nice. My birthday is the 21st. And I don't think we have anything planned that weekend. We haven't been to Truck Yard in a while.
Yeah, y'all should come rally out there.
For sure. So Post Oak is the one on Post Oak, obviously, like not downtown.
No, it's like right next to Galleria.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
They played at that one time as like a trio, and never got invited back because it was really loud.
Yeah, they're kind of dinner place. Yeah, I play there solo on January 29th, and then trio on the 24th.
Oh, sweet.
On February 24th.
February 23rd. 4th is Truck Yard.
5th is Truck Yard.
5th is Truck Yard. Okay,
yes,
sorry.
Ma'am.
Got y'all confused.
You're good.
All right. My bad. 24th, Rustic Post Oak. 25th, Truck Yard.
Yes, ma'am.
Gotcha. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, we have to go check it out. I've never been to the barn, the Frio. Is that what it's called?
The Barn Frio. Yeah, I've never been out there either, but
I see it. I think Blake Brown plays there sometimes, but I see that a lot, and then I get confused because, like, it's called the Barn.
Yeah.
And I've seen you post it on your schedule. That's another reason
Maybe
why.
so.
I don't know. Um, have you played? You play in Port Arthur a lot. You play at Dillon's a lot, huh?
I used to. I ain't been out there in a minute. I used to play Dylan's pretty regularly.
Yeah.
And that was always a fun thing. Used to play Luke's out there, and
I like Luke's. That's Luke's Ice House.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And a few other places.
Play at Madison's.
Not Madison's. I've played out the Port Nature's Brewery a time or two.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I used to get out there a lot. I mean, because I'm pretty much halfway in between
Yeah.
Beaumont and Houston, so.
That's growing up. That's how I lived in Devers growing up. So. He's drinking a real beer. Ryan said he's drinking a real beer. Hell yeah.
Hey.
Kitchen said he's gonna try to go on the 12th to LHB to watch Pee-wee. February 25th, Jacob's playing at Truck Yard. I don't think you have a show that weekend, so let's try. And it's like my birthday weekend.
Actually, I need a guitar player.
Hey, there you go. I'll play.
You busy?
No, I'm not.
Let
Lock
me
it
double
down.
check because I said we don't have a show, but we don't have a show.
24th and 25th, I need a guitar player. That's the ones I was just telling you about because my steel player's not going to be in town.
You have a steel player?
I do. I did.
Well, you
Moving
don't those
away
2
now.
days.
I'll play at the Truck Yard the 24th, if that's okay.
You don't have anything right now.
If I can also celebrate Cindy's birthday.
Oh, of course. We're always celebrating.
It's always my
Oh.
birthday.
Celebrate at all times. I don't know.
Absolutely.
That's my motto.
There's always a reason to celebrate.
Oh, I think I missed my beer. Oh, I gotta get up.
Oh, God.
Sam would grab a Miller Lite and then he just comes right back. No Miller Lite.
I did, dude. I did have it. I don't know where it's at, guys. I lost my Miller. This is not good.
Just bring a couple. You're gonna have to get up a couple times.
Yeah, and you know I'm an alky. Come on, you know Daddy likes to drink.
You need a Miller sponsorship like Whiskey Myers.
Yeah, we every time someone comes on, whatever beer they drink, we're like, hey, sponsor us. I think who had Lone Star? Was it Brandon? I think it was the blue ones.
The
Or was it-
lights.
Was that the lights? Maybe not.
I like full beers.
Yeah.
Just because I'm like, if I'm going to drink a beer anyways,
Yeah,
I
why not
want,
get the
I want
full
the full
effect?
taste.
Yeah.
And I drink Lone Stars like it's water. I mean, day in, day
Was
out.
it Brandon? No, I think he had like Bush Light or something nasty.
I like Bushes too.
That's what I like right there.
But Lone Stars, I get so much shit about it too from like old heads. From my
Oh, yeah.
dad. My dad's like, Lone Star, like.
What does he drink? Does he drink?
He drinks Miller Lite.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Only Miller Lite. Only Miller
Only-
Lite.
that's what the old heads drink.
Religious.
If a bar doesn't have Miller Lite,
Don't
he
go
won't
back.
drink.
Oh, he just doesn't drink.
No,
Doesn't
he won't.
Well, my mom don't really drink, and my dad only drinks Miller Lite. They think liquor is bad.
Yeah.
It is
I
bad.
grew up.
Well, no, yeah.
Every time I
It's
drink
like
it, bad
that.
shit happens. It's the devil.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, they ain't too wrong, but I got to learn my lessons first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a shot of whiskey, like 2 shots of whiskey does me right.
Speak of the devil.
What kind is that?
Patter. It's the new Balcones. I saw it in a liquor store. It's their brand new one, the baby blue. It's made from roasted blue corn.
Wow.
And so I was like, well, I need to try it. And it's like $1, you know, the little
Yeah.
shooters. And I'm like,
We love our corn here in
Oh,
Texas.
I love corn liquor.
Corn has no.
I just wrote a song with that line in there.
Corn liquor?
Yeah.
Really?
Hell yeah.
I love that phrase. You know, it's
Corn liquor, yeah.
Like good corn liquor. Let me have a sip.
Does it taste like blue corn?
It's actually like super. I mean, Balcone's
Smooth.
nice whiskey, but it's super smooth. Like, I don't even need a chaser on that.
I don't know if you can drink on TikTok.
Now you can.
Now you can.
Right?
Is it good?
Okay.
Okay.
That's a new go-to, but
Is
I'm
that-
sure a bottle's like $50.
Is that a
60
glass
bucks.
bottle?
Dude, just have a sip. It's pretty freaking.
This is the cutest little bottle I've ever seen. I thought it was plastic, but it's glass.
And they're fancy.
Oh,
You can put a little candle in it.
that's what I was thinking.
Sydney's Creations.
Oh my god.
Should she start like a candle like Sydney's Creations?
I do make
And do them in
candles.
little shooter bottles.
That'd be so
Like,
cute.
cut the little tops off.
Yeah, I've done that with big liquor bottles. Like I've cut the necks off of them and I made like a lamp out of it.
I have a Topo Chico candle that's got the
Yeah,
top cut off there.
I've seen a bunch of people do that was it liquor bottles? And they kind of made them like it was a Modelo bottle, and they did like a Dos Equis bottle, and so they made it and they put like a little lime on top, but it was a candle. So I could do it with liquor, and I make candles. So
Like good corn liquor. Thoughts?
wow,
Right?
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
good,
I'm
yeah.
pleasantly surprised.
I'm so used to drinking well whiskey. And
Oh, dude.
like
what is it?
I
Is it
take
Jim Beam?
picklebacks.
Oh, I don't like tequila.
No, like whiskey.
Oh,
a
with the pickle?
pickleback.
Oh, okay.
Like a shot of pickle juice right after, kills the flavor right
can't.
after, kills the burn.
It's
Yeah.
nasty, though.
I love pickle juice.
Dude, somebody, was it Chad? Chad made like pickle infused whiskey or something.
I don't know, but I love pickle.
I love pickle. I'll drink pickle anything.
I like to eat pickles. I
do
love
too.
pickles as a snack.
I like picklebacks with my shots. Cassidy did that one time, but normally like it's with tequila that we do it.
I'll do
don't-
it
I
with
don't
any
like
liquor.
Yeah,
Oh, I love tequila too.
it makes me. I
hate
like it. It
tequila.
just makes me feel really bad.
I hate tequila.
Really?
Yeah,
Tequila's like supposed to be the one that doesn't make you feel so bad.
it's like the
right?
cleanest.
It's like, yeah.
What's the like cleaner version of tequila? It's kind of like a wine.
Mezcal.
Mezcal, yeah.
I like mezcal too. I had a mezcal old fashioned the other day.
He had one of those at Nympha's one time.
And it was good. You're right.
Mezcal is like a mix of whiskey and tequila because it's like a smoky tequila kind of.
It's
Yeah.
like
Still
half.
made from agave.
They get it
Yes.
like, oh yeah, they do agave the same way they do tequila.
But it's supposed to be like the cleanest
whiskey.
liquor.
Mezcal, yeah, but they like smoke it before they distill it or whatever it is.
Oh, they're supposed to. The old way is they like bury it in the ground.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
smoke it in like a hole in the ground and cover it up with leaves and
That's
shit.
how the ancient Incas.
They still do. That's how they make it still.
Yeah.
The
That's why
Incas.
mezcal's expensive, and even like cheap mezcal, because like you can get cheap tequilas that are like fake tequila, like technically made from agave, but they like, and lots of it's not cheap. This is what is the one that everyone's drinking nowadays? Casamigos.
Oh yeah.
I don't need no one suing me on here or nothing, but Casamigos like it's like not made like traditional tequila was made, and they add like vanilla extract
To
and
make
flavors like to make it taste a certain way, but it's not like
True.
how tequila should be made.
Oh no. So they're false advertising.
So they're adding preservatives.
It pretty much like
Yeah.
they're not doing traditional tequila,
Well, that's unacceptable.
and that's like, and they it's like made in the U.S. and they have all these like Drake's is a brand ambassador or whatever, and like all this shit, and I'm like, you can get a cheaper like
Better made.
what, El Jimador.
Yeah.
That's my favorite tequila, and it's cheap.
It is pretty cheap.
It is.
It's cheap,
And it's
and
good.
It's good.
It's good, yeah.
And it's
I'll
made
drink
like
it.
the traditional way.
I prefer that over like Patron, honestly.
And Patron's one of those too. They add like all this other shit.
Yeah, you can tell when you drink Patron. There's like,
I like Don Julio, but I don't drink Patron.
I don't know. There's not.
Oh, your mom said tell Jacob that might not be the case. His still may be in town, but we'll know next week.
Oh yeah, so we don't know. Kevin was
For
supposed to leave. I keep forgetting she's watching. She's fact checking me over
She
here.
is. I know she's keeping you in check.
She's our Jamie.
She's texting me.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
Chill out with the drinking.
Hey, yeah, chill out.
It was just a tiny sip I watched. I'm usually Mom on here.
It is. I got Layla's driving me, Mom.
Is she here?
She's out somewhere. She got my truck. She's gonna
You
come
could have
pick
told
me
her
up.
to
when I'm
come
done.
in.
I would have. She probably would have been like, I don't know.
I think I only saw her that one time. Like she came to Dylan's that one night, right?
Or something. I don't.
Yeah, but I
Was that
remember,
the same girl? You've been dating the same girl for a while?
I mean, I feel like Layla's not like a very common name. It's still the same girl, right?
How long have y'all been dating?
Like about 3 years.
Okay, yeah.
Something like that.
Oh my. So,
Sorry.
No.
you're talking about this old lady. The dogs start barking. Even they miss them. Poor
No,
thing.
she's so sweet. I love her.
Yeah, I remember her from Dylan's. Remember they played a DJ while we played?
Outside.
Yeah, I don't.
Who's here?
I don't know. Who is here? Hold on. Hello?
was weird. Somebody just came in the
She
back
might.
door. Was that Layla?
She's in the neighborhood. I
Oh,
don't know
they-
if she pulled up in front. Would they bark at a car in front of the house?
They will, but the door was someone opened the door.
Oh, did I not shut it all the way?
Oh,
Was that me?
That might it might have been.
I'm
It might have been
so
Dalton
sorry.
though. But I have Dalton. One morning, I woke up to go to work. The door was open.
Yeah, the door. I bet the door was like cracked.
But if she wants to come in, she can.
I can text her. I don't know.
It's up to her.
Where she's.
She doesn't have to feel obligated. But... That was weird though.
I should have put like a ski mask on and came in.
Shut up. I figured that's what it was because the door is always open.
Let me be on the podcast.
He literally left it open one morning or one night. And I went
No,
to.
don't say that. No,
I got up
no,
and
no. I never.
It was that week that the freeze came.
Okay.
And the door was open. And luckily, I have a little baby space heater, and our outside dog, I put her in her kennel and put the space heater next to her because it gets really cold in the house. And thank God that was on because she would have been just sitting there by the door freezing.
Well,
in 28-degree
the
weather.
place I live in, College Station, the windows never close all the way, and they're like all broken. And when we got that freeze, was that last year or 2 years ago? It was
February
2 years ago.
2020.
Yeah. It was so cold in that house.
I bet.
And we lost power for hours and hours, and then it'd come back on for an hour. We turned that heat all the way up,
Just crank
but
it.
it was pretty much like we just froze for a few days. But it wasn't. It was like, being in College Station, like having all the friends came over, and we just sat around and we'd make like technically a hot toddy.
Yeah.
Cinnamon, cloves, orange, and whiskey and water.
Yeah.
And boil it, get it real nice and hot.
And it smells good, too.
Yeah, it does.
Makes your house smell
and
good.
we just sat around and drank that for like 3 days straight.
Why not?
Even-
There's nothing else to do.
Couldn't leave the house, couldn't drive nowhere.
Yeah.
I want hot toddies.
I like hot toddies.
I made one in Big Bend the other day when it was real cold at night.
But that was nice.
Was it pretty out there?
nice. Oh, man. Like nothing. I've always said, I've been to Wyoming, and I said, nothing will ever top that. Like the most amazing. It's like Wyoming, and you don't have to freeze to death. Like that was the winter, and it got cold at night, which I like. I like the cold.
Yeah, I do too.
But there's big fire, and like you can sit around and still be outside. I feel like in Wyoming, like in the winter, you can't be outside at night, like for
No.
an extended period of
Below
time.
freezing.
No matter, yeah.
A bear will eat you or some shit.
I've never been to Wyoming.
Well,
but
there's
I
bears,
can
and
imagine.
we saw a bear about a mile up from our campsite in Big Bend too, because they're bringing back the black bear population
I didn't know
out
that.
there. Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Was it a
though.
big one?
I don't. My friend saw it. I mean, he was out on a hike or whatever and took a picture of it. But also, black bears are like.
They're the smaller versions, right? Aren't
Well,
they, like,
yeah, and they're like
smaller?
more timid. Like
Yeah.
supposedly, if you yell at them, they'll run off.
Like the, yeah.
As opposed to like grizzly bears
They'll eat your
Come at
face.
you.
in the West, like if
Yeah.
they see something moving, they want to eat it.
Black bear will eat your face off too.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they will.
but I
But
feel
I mean, like
you said, like it's kind of like a deer, kind of like they'll be there for a second and then they just
It ain't
go
like a
away.
deer. He'll eat your fucking face off.
Do you know?
I mean, I wouldn't
Yes.
test it. I wouldn't test
Yeah,
it.
I wouldn't either.
I'd yell and throw rocks and run if it got any
Yeah.
closer.
If you get it between you and its kid, you're fucking done.
Do you have to do like? Is it an alligator that you have to run like this?
Zigzag, yeah.
Yeah. do you do that with a
Alligators
bear?
don't have peripheral vision.
Yeah. So do you do that with a bear too?
Living in
No.
Beach City, there's alligators everywhere.
If the bear wants to,
Oh,
eat,
really?
and I
if the,
fish all the time.
the bear
And
wants.
I see them all the time.
Do you have to run away from?
I've never had to run, knock on wood,
Yeah. Please do.
but I literally I see them every time I go fishing.
A
I
gator?
bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to go to Anahuac all the time, and there was.
Dude, I saw
always
this
some.
video. This dude had an RC boat, and this gator was trying to eat it, and this gator was chasing this RC boat. It was sick. It was pretty lit.
I wish they had a GoPro on the RC. That'd have been cool. Just like the gator coming at it.
Dude, fucking alligator. I don't even want nut. Don't even want to be
I like
50 feet.
my favorite thing used to be my favorite thing to do is go gar fishing with my bow, my
Ugh.
bow, and just shoot alligator gar.
So there's a spot down in Beach City, like right behind the whiskey barn, actually,
Mhm.
where there's good catfish, and when the salinity is high, the reds will run up in that bayou and everything, and it's on Cotton Bayou,
Mhm.
and there's always gators out there. There's gators, there's otters,
Oh,
there's
I love-
hogs everywhere.
Probably a
But
bunch
the
of neutral
gator,
rats.
the gators live like right there, like they're always there.
Oh my gosh.
You can always go and see them.
Nasty ass gator.
And and I'll be out there gar fishing, and they'll always eat that damn bait, or catfishing even. And me and my buddy were on the Navasota River, just outside of College Station, like 20 minutes east of College Station, and we were catfishing on the Navasota River right before it hits the Brazos, and this gator was just waiting. Every time we'd cast out, he'd eat our chicken liver off the hook, and so finally we were like, "Fuck this gator! We're gonna teach him a lesson." And he grabbed onto that chick because we weren't trying to hook him. We don't want to mess with this damn gator. I mean, he was a small one, but all the way up that river. I mean, that's about as far as they reach. As far as the span of gators up there. I mean, they're over in East Texas. They go pretty far up, but that far west, that's about as far as they go up. And he would not leave our chicken liver alone. So finally, he took a big bite, and my buddy hook set him, pulled him all the way in, and then popped him off, and he still kept going.
What an ass.
He tried to go to the next spot. No.
Hooked him.
Listen, the game wardens have got me enough. I don't need you saying that stuff.
Yeah.
Was it illegal to shoot them?
You're not supposed to. There's
season and there's tags and
for
there's
alligators?
areas. Yeah.
Because there's like competitions.
Oh,
and stuff.
fuck.
Down in Anahuac, it's the
Gator
gator
Fest.
capital of Texas, and it's gator hunting
It's a dirty
capital
lizard.
of Texas.
Yeah, but have you ever been to Gator Fest?
They are.
No.
They're amazing animals. They are. But they learn a lot of human behavior. They're smart and they're annoying as hell when you're fishing for other
I'll
things.
kill it so quick.
But you have to like tag, like when it's like you said they're in season, or you have to have tags.
Ain't nothing stopping me and Mother Nature.
But you know what I will shoot?
Besides the damn game warden.
Yeah.
I had court
oh no.
Wednesday morning from a little run-in with a game warden.
Uh-oh. That's the worst run-in you can have. They have the most jurisdiction.
They have been on my ass.
And they can like walk in your
3
house.
years.
Really?
That's because you must be.
You shooting out of your truck?
You shooting out of your truck? Shooting gators?
I'm not shooting no gators. I don't. Actually, the thing I was in court for. Listen to this damn story.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I was fishing. My fishing license had expired a week before. And I didn't know it was year to date, and it had expired a week before. Which I get, whatever. Give me a little ticket for that. She said, well, can I search your truck for any fish you've illegally harvested? I said, yeah, I just cleaned out my truck. I knew there was nothing in there or whatever. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, go ahead. I don't got no fish. I haven't kept nothing today, whatever. So she searches my truck on her hands and knees in my back seat, lifting up my seats, searching. Like I'm going to shove fish up under my seat. What I look like?
You never know.
But, yeah, and then she goes in my tackle box and I have a trash bag. And there's old fishing line, old lures that are torn up, all in there. And there's 2 Smirnoff Ices that someone had left in my truck. And they had been in there for months and months in the trash sack. They're rotten. They like change colors. They're cracked. They're leaking.
If you're going to throw them away, you just...
Like, they've just been in there. It's just a trash sack. And she pulls them out. And she says, what's this? And I said, trash sack, whatever. And she was like, well, you got alcohol in here. I turned 21 on March 9th. This was February 25th.
Oh, my God.
February 26th.
Literally a week before.
She gives me an MIP.
No, she doesn't.
She gives me an MIP. And,
oh, my God.
And now I'm like wrapped up in this shit.
Oh, my gosh.
I've been to court like 3 times.
What
like,
in the world?
I'm like, literally, watch the body cam footage. They were literally in a trash sack.
Yeah.
Like, was I going to drink the damn fishing line, too? Or the old lures? Was I going to eat them?
All the dirt and nasty shit. Wow.
Money. It's a fucking scam. It's a money scam.
That's horrible. Do I look like a Smirnoff guy? That's what I just said.
I told her that. And then she told me, I can smell alcohol in your breath. Can you do a field sobriety test for me? I had just came from class at A&M and went straight to fish at this pond.
Like, do you want to see my homework?
I was like, I just got out of class. Like, I haven't drank anything. She said, well, I smell it on you. Can you do this field sobriety test for me? So I do the field sobriety test for me. And then she says, I'm sorry. You're sober, whatever. You haven't had anything. I'm sorry I said that.
Yeah.
She was CYA covering her ass.
No, she was trying to find something.
Yeah, she was trying to get me for anything. And I thought I was like a week before and she was like, I'm sorry I have to do this a week before your 21st. I'm like, you're really going to give that to me? Like, obviously, it was obvious trash. Like,
Yeah.
there's no question. And I wouldn't drink Smirnoff Ice if it was cold as hell and,
Yeah.
you know, hand it to me in a golden
So
fucking...
dumb. What a waste
Oh
of
my
money.
gosh, that's horrible. I had a friend that got an MIP when we were way younger. Same thing, like he had like a beer can in like his
That's all the
vehicle.
state does is
And
take.
hey, I was talking. And anyways, he went to court and it like literally got like annulled. Like
That's what... So I've been talking to the prosecutor,
Mhm.
and I told him what happened. He was like, well, if that's the truth, then I'll dismiss it. So then after a month, he reviews the evidence, whatever, and he said, well, I thought you said they were empty. And I said, I told you what happened, but they have a million cases. We got on, we got, we got on the court, like the session, whatever, and he was like, what was your case again? Literally, like, didn't even, and
which
he was
one are
like,
you?
literally, and I was like, you told me if I was telling you the truth, then you dismiss it, and I was telling you the truth. And he said, yeah, I saw the video. You were respectful, and you weren't drinking, and she accused you of drinking, and you weren't, and I'm sorry about that. But you said they were empties, and I said, I didn't say they were empties. How could she give me an MIP for an empty? That means there's no alcohol there. And he said, well, she couldn't. And I said, then what did you think it was? And he said, I'm sorry, I got confused. And then he told me my license was going to be suspended. We get off the court session. I get a call about an hour later, and they're like, sorry, he's had a long day. His secretary, he said that your license won't be suspended. You just got to pay this and do this and do this. And I'm like, he doesn't even know what he's talking about.
Is this
Hopefully he
someone-
doesn't go watch this because he'll charge me with 10 more things. But
Yeah, what in the world?
it's all a load of horse shit.
Yeah, that's
it.
ridiculous.
And I think he could have caught me a million other times as a 20-year-old actually drinking beer and probably fishing too.
Yeah.
Could have gotten me for a million other things. But they want to get me for a time I was actually innocent.
Yeah, that's
At
usually
least
how
get
it
me for
happens.
something real.
Or like, like my thing is like, how much time are they wasting on something like this when there's people out there doing bad shit?
Dude, it's Beach City. There ain't
No, this was in
It was
College
in College
Station.
Station.
even more. Yeah, there ain't.
Brazos County.
Oh, you're a college kid and they're looking for
I was
reasons.
and he was like, you got to do all this community service and you got to go take this alcohol awareness course. And I said, I'm about to start my last semester, which is going to be my hardest semester at Texas A&M University. I try and play. I'm like, look at my ring, bro.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
And he's like, well, you can do it, on the weekends and this and that.
Bro,
like,
I have another job. I
Yeah,
work
exactly.
and I go to school.
Let me tell you what that is they do that in all college kids, and they pray in those towns because they know that if you're going to college, your mom and dad got money. And these weird, you find out like these courses you have to take, you pay $300 for this course. You find out that the prosecutor's brother-in-law made the software or works for the company.
They're promoting it, yeah.
They don't pray. They don't.
Just like we were talking about politics.
You know why they don't do this shit in the hood? And if you live in the 4th Ward, cop pulls you over and you're completely sober, no warrants, and you got 2 in that same situation, cops can let you go. In the hood, you know why? Because they know
you don't got the money to pay.
They know
it.
that you ain't got. They prey on you people in college stations, college towns, because if your mom, if your parents obviously got money to send you to college, they got.
Or their parents don't have money and they're just really freaking smart and they got a full ride and they're going there to better their life.
Then you'll get dismissed.
Yeah, I'm going on my dad's military stuff, so
And that's what I'm saying.
They're
Like,
SOL with me.
Not everybody
I
goes
literally-
on mommy's
Hey,
money.
no, they're
I'm
not,
like, I don't
they're not above taking.
I don't have that money to pay it. So I'm like,
Yeah.
well, what do you want me to like? Just put me in jail for a few days. I guess.
Can I just like sleep it off in the cell?
Yeah, let me get
My
real drunk before I
sobriety.
come in.
Yeah.
Well, once you're in the system, that's it.
Yeah, but
Oh yeah, and she told me you've had a run-in with a game warden before, and it was something dumb down in Beach City, where, yeah, but
it doesn't even matter.
It was,
But
I didn't get in trouble for anything then, but it was in the system as that I had been stopped before.
yeah, which it'll show up for like 10 years from down the road. It won't show up. But
Hey, tell them what if they said you got off free, nothing, but you got to do 3 weeks in Ukraine.
shut up.
You down?
Shit, with all the money we're sending them,
Yeah, right.
You down to go?
I don't know. It's mighty cold over there.
Yeah.
Hey,
You did say you liked the cold.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I like the
Cool.
normal. I said Wyoming is too cold. I think the Ukraine would be too cold.
No, I think you'd be a good front line.
Oh my gosh.
You have what it
You're
takes,
about to
Jacob.
get banned on TikTok again.
I'm about to get banned, dude. I'm banned. I'm banning myself.
It's run by China anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
true.
That's why
Yeah, they don't care about the Ukraine.
I've never been banned off Instagram, Facebook.
You're right. Oh, someone just gave us a thumbs up. I think it was your mom.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I couldn't tell.
I doubt it was my mom. She's probably like, Jacob, leave it alone.
I know she's been real quiet.
I'd have Joe B on the podcast.
We've like veered very far from
From what?
everything. I mean, we didn't have there's like no set direction, but whatever direction.
What time are we at?
We're only at an hour 30.
Oh, I think we might wrap it up.
Let's talk about some music stuff real quick.
He wants to go to Fergie's too. We got to wrap
Oh
it
shit,
up.
yeah.
Let's
Sorry.
let's talk about some music stuff and then we can wrap it up.
Yeah.
I'm always down to talk about music stuff.
Yeah, let's hit it hard for like 30
So have you
minutes.
heard the baby's new track?
Oh my gosh.
Never mind. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, they are done. On that note.
I just put it to be.
No, so
I like the baby actually.
he's alright. Like Da Baby, or you like what's the other one?
The Baby.
There's Da Baby and then
the
there's
baby.
Lil Baby.
Lil Baby fucked Lil Wayne, and Lil Wayne's the greatest rapper of all time, so I don't
Yeah.
fuck with Lil Baby.
I saw a video
Oh, yeah.
of Lil Wayne last night on TikTok. I think I shared it, and it's it was like a TMZ interview, and they were asking him all these questions, and but it was like what's it called when you not prosecution, but it starts with a D. Anyways, it doesn't matter. They were asking him questions about when he was arrested in like 2008 and like all this stuff, and he was just like, they watched a interview he did, and he was like, did you was that actually you? Was that your words on that interview? And he was like, did you just watch the fucking video of me saying those words? And they're like, yeah. He was like, so yeah, I said that. And they're like, well, it wasn't modified. And he was like, no, I literally said that. And then they ask him, do you recall you getting arrested here? He's like, I don't recall. And then they'd be in the middle of a question, and he would go, like, cut him off and say, I don't remember. And like, let us finish. And he's like, I don't remember. And
Weezy out of here.
It was
He's-
so funny. Like, and he was
he's the
straight
realest dude.
faced
I mean,
Yeah.
he never veered from
himself.
what he's done ever, and
Weezy?
the greatest rapper of all time. I mean, I
think so
believe
too. Yeah.
Southern man, Louisiana boy.
And that's another thing is they're like, was that you? And he was like, or they said, are you trying to portray something with your image? He was like, what do you mean my image? I'm me. And like, but are you portraying? He's like, I'm being myself. I'm being, his name's like Dwayne something Carter. And he like goes by that. Like he kept saying that. He's like, I'm not portraying anything. I'm not trying to make you believe anything. I am just being myself, and you can believe whatever you want to believe.
You ever seen he got shot like in a trap house or something
Mhm.
when he was like 14 or something,
Mhm.
and this one cop like stopped and like quit the raid and like saved his life and stuff.
Oh, I
like,
didn't know that.
yeah, and when that cop got old, he had like a bunch of health problems, and he went back and like gave him a lot of money and went to see him in the hospital and like all this shit. I mean, he's just like,
He's a good dude.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. He's like genuine.
yeah.
She said music stuff. Your mom.
Weezy got he got a Lamborghini from the Saudi Arabian prince or some shit.
Oh, wow. Yeah, but what does he do for others? I like that story. I didn't know he did that. That's cool.
A milli.
Anyway. So you said your favorite band is Sublime?
Favorite band is
Like
With
all
Rome?
time or like right now?
all time. My
And
whole
not
life.
with
That's
Sublime. I mean, not with Rome.
so. Creed.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
You're a big Creed guy?
I love Creed.
I saw Creed. My dad is a big Creed fan, and I saw Creed like
With Stained. Did you see him with Stained?
I saw him with Stained
At
and
the
Cynthia
Woods.
Woods.
I was there too.
I remember I was young and Stained was so fucking loud.
Yes.
My parents made me put the earplugs
Yep,
in,
yep.
and I remember just feeling it. You feel it
Yeah.
in your chest, and I was like, "Holy shit, these guys are shit." And then Aaron Lewis wanted
Yeah.
to do all this shit, but still, Stained was fucking awesome. I love Stained.
Me too.
and I love Creed. And Mark Tremonti actually was the reason I started playing guitar when I
Really?
was 5. That's the first time I saw him when I was 5.
I love Mark.
Yeah,
That
He's
was
the best.
yeah.
that.
Alter Bridge, like
Oh yeah.
Tremonti, like all the shit he's done. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like,
Well, like you just heard.
and I love
That's
Creed too.
Scott.
Scott, with all his problems and everything he's done, still, I mean,
We love Scott Stapp.
Scott has no problems.
No, I'm a big Creed fan. I like Stained. Like, and I've seen Aaron Lewis by himself too.
I want to. I mean, I still like some of the
Yeah.
stuff, even though
He's
I
good.
think he's annoying now.
I
but-
don't listen to him anymore, but I've saw him in concert. He opened up for somebody, but I definitely prefer Aaron Lewis with Stained. Like, that's OG. Yeah.
What's wrong with him now? What is he all political?
He's
Yeah,
just
he
a
does
He's
a
not
lot
a Trump
of-
supporter, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a big,
Hmm.
big Trump guy, and I'm
Didn't he like cry on stage now and shit?
I don't. He does like, and he can sing like a motherfucker, of course. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't need to see him, like Garth Brooks. I seen Garth Brooks at the rodeo a few years back whenever he was there,
Mhm.
and he's like doing with his damn
Oh,
taped on mic,
Britney Spears
and
mic.
he's fake crying at the front of the stage. Wow, this is so amazing.
Yeah,
I'm
like this is probably the smallest.
Bro, can you
crowd.
sing already?
Yeah.
Not Garth.
Yeah.
Oh.
Garth. I love Garth. I was
Yeah.
so glad I got to see him, but I'm like, please quit talking.
Yeah. Like, how many stages have you been on?
Hey.
Get over. Like, you should be over that
Hey.
by now.
Support Ukraine.
Oh my gosh, where are the bodies, Garth? I saw Garth on his
Support
world
Ukraine.
tour in like, what was it, like 2016 or 17? He came
I love
to
Garth.
Toyota Center.
I love him so much.
I went with my grandma. My grandma had a great time. She had too much to drink, and we had a good time.
Good for your grandma.
Yeah, she liked her up.
When
Who wouldn't?
when
Yeah.
he came through, not but a few months ago,
Hmm.
I played Lake Houston Brewery the next day. I think Jason Moses was playing with me.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah, it was the next.
Mason Joseph?
we call him Mason Joseph.
I was like, did I just say that?
No.
How much have I drank?
No, you're good.
No, that's
No,
me.
He, yeah, I think that was like a Saturday, and we played a Sunday, like a brunch set. And Lake Houston gets pretty packed on them Sundays, and everyone was wearing Garth shirts, and I played Garth covers for like an hour straight.
They're still
Or
riding
something.
that high.
Yeah,
That's funny.
and it worked. I got some tips. I don't.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Doing it for Garth.
Yeah.
Did you play Operator? Won't tell me
See, I used to play that one.
That's Baton Rouge, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Colin Baton Rouge.
Colin
yeah.
Baton Rouge, yeah.
They live down the swamp.
Jason Quintanilla said, "Let's go to Ukraine."
That's
Let's go. I'm
That's,
ready.
that's one of my buddies.
Okay, I was like, that's pretty funny.
Shout out Jason.
Shout out to the Ukraine.
Hey, Jason. Yeah, we have a friend that Dalton and Brandon actually just played at her boyfriend's birthday party last weekend. But
Oh my
she is
God.
like, LSU is like, they are diehard LSU fans. And so, like, she always asks every time we see her, please play Colin Baton Rouge. And they finally played it that Saturday, and she, like, had a heart attack. The
Cried.
whole,
I'm pretty sure I've heard Brandon play that before.
he has, yeah.
That's what he goes to. He never goes to Friends in Low Places.
Oh, yeah.
It's
No,
always-
I
that's
hardly, I
overplayed.
never played Friends in Low Places until that day, and now I play it sometimes. If
Really?
I'm like, these people in this crowd would like this.
Oh yeah, and it's like one of those songs. Like, so Megan, Mason's wife, every time GCD is playing, and like at the end of the night, and we hear that, like, just that chord, we look at each other, we're like, oh, Friends in Low Places, and then like it starts playing, and we just end up singing it because it's one of those
You
songs.
got
It's
to,
like,
I
you're
mean-
like, dang it, it's
Yeah,
on
it's the
again.
best Garth
Here we
Brooks
go.
song.
Got to sing Friends in Low Places.
See, and if it wasn't so overplayed, it's a great song.
it is.
But
yeah.
it's yeah, I hear what you're saying. I'm annoyed with it too. Same thing with like Feathered Indians.
yeah.
Like, it's a great song, but
Everyone
I
plays
will
it.
not play it anymore unless I think I'm gonna get a lot of tips from playing it.
So overplayed.
Every singer that I know sings that, or musician that I know.
Tyler
sings it.
Childers?
I was looking back
Yeah.
on
No
my
doubt.
videos today, and there's a video of like me in like 2016. I was 15 playing on the Strand in Galveston. Like, that song had just come out, and I had just heard it, and I was playing it, and I was like, that used to be like,
The song.
you know, yeah.
Yeah.
And I will not play it anymore. I mean,
Aw.
it's so many versions of it.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so big, bro. People were like crying and shit.
But I mean, good for fucking Tyler. That's what I think about every
Yeah.
song. I'm like, that song is so annoying. Good for the artist who wrote it.
Yeah, exactly.
I
'cause
want one
it's
of those.
Overplayed. Yeah.
I want one of those.
Jason said, "Play Freebird."
Jason, leave us alone. That's enough.
That's my
enough
go-to.
out of you.
You don't
Play
want
Free
those
Bird.
demons. You don't want.
We were playing at Madison's in Beaumont one night. He was playing with the Blue Bonnet Bastards, and some guy said, "Play Freebird," and he was like, "Oh, okay." And he played the entire. They started out, played the entire solo. It was like a 15-minute
Yeah, I
version.
love Free
That's how you
Bird.
got to do it.
Yeah.
You met Jason. He was at Spur Club, Pasadena Rodeo, when I played it. I think he bummed a smoke off of you.
Oh, that was the night that you went with Brandon and them. Remember, I was at a work event. I was in Houston.
You remember me, Kevin, Derek?
You
the
went and
band.
watched him at the
Oh,
Pasadena
at the
Rodeo.
Pasadena Rodeo.
Yeah,
The rodeo. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
With Cameron and Marissa.
that was Jason.
That was a good
Yeah.
show. That was a fun
Thank
night.
you. Yeah, and then it was. I mean, it was a Wednesday night. It got shut down kind of early, and I was like, I have like at least 4 songs that I really wanted to get in this
Aw,
set that I didn't
that
get to play.
sucks.
No, the whole dude. We played there the next day. Who was the main act? Do you remember?
It's Josh Ward, I think. That sound right? Yeah, it's Josh Ward.
I think it was. It was a Thursday. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was.
It was
I
Josh.
felt bad for him. I'm sure he yelled at somebody. There ain't nothing worse than bringing out the whole
The pyro.
kit and caboodle. You know, the stage, the line arrays, and nobody shows up. That's bad.
It's a humbling experience. You got to have those.
Yeah, but it's different if you're at a hole in the wall and nobody shows up. You're just like fucking them in a hole. In
Yeah,
the
I was
wall.
about to say I do that every weekend.
But yeah,
But I like the whole
But
song.
when- yeah, but when you roll up with the team and lighting and
Yeah.
that's more probably that's more the promoter's fault. They didn't promote it at all. I didn't even know. That's how I knew it was going to be a shitty show for him because when I showed up, I didn't know he was playing. It's like
Yeah.
That's sad.
it's like if you're going to spend 10 grand to do the show,
And you spend 10 grand promoting it.
yeah, at least, you know. But that's on the Pasadena Rodeo. I felt like we did good, but as a small band, you don't really have any expectations. You
Yeah,
know?
and back in that club, it's like, and everyone wants to get in there. It's like an exclusive thing.
And it's
back
like,
there.
I like the intimacy of things like that.
I like that, like the way they have it set up.
I do too.
Oh, that air, yeah, that's
Yeah.
I would rather because he played in the big arena.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played on the.
But I mean, if
Rodeo
you
arena.
imagine the entire thing's packed with 10,000 people,
Yeah.
that's a badass time. But
I've seen so many people. You know, I grew up right there.
Mm-hmm.
That was our big event of the year. That and Strawberry Festival.
Yes.
I remember seeing so many people there.
I saw a bunch there too, and even at Liberty at TVE.
they're building it back up. COVID definitely took a hit on them. I think they're
Yeah.
getting the Humble Rodeo the same way. COVID screwed them, but they're kind of. I think Humble Rodeo they're back
Mhm.
full.
I'm trying to get on the little rodeo circuit, something like that.
That's what
Cool band.
that's pretty good.
Put me
We,
on a weeknight, put me on a Monday.
Yeah, we my company we team up with the Chevy Cookers. They have a tent at the Houston Rodeo, and they have a band every night at their tent. And I've like told them about GCD, but I know the guy that owns the dealership, and he's the one that does the booking, and so I can put it in go work.
Yeah,
for
the
you.
tents are the move.
Yeah. I played the Houston Livestock tent
Oh, nice.
years and years ago, but that's been a long time.
But any of those tents out there on the cook-off weekend, like, because like, and those tents are massive. Like they have, we saw one last year. I mean, my company that I was with, like there was a stage inside of our tent, but then we just walked around outside, and there was a even bigger tent that had like a huge stage with line arrays, and there was like a line outside trying to get in that tent. But obviously, it was like exclusive. But it was ridiculous. Like there was more people in that tent than there was outside watching. I don't even know who it was.
Chad Cook.
It was Chad Cook.
Yeah.
Yeah. But and it was freezing cold and raining, but still, like the tents are where it's at.
Yeah, I played the some Pasadena rodeo tents, Pasadena cook-off tents, and those were real good shows for me.
Yeah,
The tents are always the best.
and you get food and drinks. And,
Yeah.
like people get drunk and tip you.
Yeah, I left the last time I played the cook-off. I guess that was just October, like last October. Is it October, September, whatever it was? I left there with like 4 cases of like the Gillies beer.
Oh, yeah,
that's like
yeah.
who sponsored the tent. Left there with like 4 big trays of
Hell
it.
yeah.
Yes.
a bottle of whiskey and a bottle of Blue Whale gin or whatever it's
And you
called.
probably had your stomach full. You probably got fed.
Yeah, I got fed,
That's the best.
got flashed on stage.
Yeah, all the good things.
So some Bluebies?
Saw some bluebies.
Oh my gosh.
Hell yeah. Dude, I want to see Bluebies in my show.
So back to Creed. So you we were talking about your favorite band. We're talking about your favorite bands, and you brought up Creed. Like that, you said that you growing up. That's who you really liked.
Growing up, well, I did. I really liked them, but I wouldn't say they're one of my favorite bands. But it definitely, seeing them so many times before I was, 12 years old. I mean, I think I've seen them 7.
Oh wow.
Maybe
Lucky.
8 times in my life
Oh,
from
so
from the time I was 5 until I was 11 or something.
So your parents are big Creed fans too.
And my dad is.
Okay, Dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
I guess
Creed.
my-
Miller
parents,
Lite
yeah.
and Creed, my kind of man. Watch out, Tracy.
Hey, that's-
Classic man.
That's me. Dude, I love Miller Lite and I love Creed too.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, you can keep him, Tracy.
I mean, he has an impeccable taste in music. That's where I got so. I mean, I found out about Sublime, and then I found out my dad listened to Sublime, and I was
cool.
like, yeah, this is how it goes. I mean, just anyone we can name, any classic rock.
Yeah.
And then my mom is a big country gal.
So it's a perfect mix.
The Dixie Chicks, George Strait, Alan Jackson.
The Chicks?
No, Dixie
No,
Chicks.
the Dixie Chicks. I don't know who the
I
fuck
don't know
the
who
chicks
the chicks
are.
are. Yeah.
You mean the Chicks?
That pisses me off too.
Oh God,
My
it makes me
second-
sick. I'm like, shut up,
Yeah.
shut up.
I love dude,
My
the
second
Chicks are one of
concert
my-
I ever went to was Dixie Chicks, and it was
The
badass.
Chicks?
No, I went and saw the Dixie Chicks. You were there too. We talked about this. It was the Earl Had to Die.
Oh,
tour.
yeah, I was
And
there.
I cover multiple Dixie
Yeah.
Chicks songs now. That's
Yeah, I've
one of
heard
my
it.
favorite
I've heard
things to
you
play.
I love it. Yeah.
You knew that song.
Yeah,
And
Earl Had to Die. Yeah,
Yep.
that's one of my
I
most
think the last time we heard you
requested
play,
things.
last time we heard you played it. And I was
And I had a ball hearing it.
and Earl had to die.
I love the Dixie Chicks. And Shania Twain. I've seen her.
Yeah.
Let's go, girls.
Let's go, girls.
Let's go, girls. She's coming back to concert. You know, I used to play fiddle when I was younger, and it was because of the Dixie Chicks.
And then, I met Lloyd Maines at Kerrville Folk Festival. I cut a song with him. I was 13,
What?
and it was not a good song, but I still met him and talked to him for a long time.
That's so
And
awesome.
I got to talk to her on the phone. She had no clue who I was.
Yeah.
He was on the phone with her, and he was like, "I'm here with a big fan of yours," and I was like, "Hey, I love you."
I love you,
But-
bye.
It feels like a Make-A-Wish situation or something.
Yeah.
I have turbo.
Like this-
And but I talked to him for a long time. He said when they got their first big deal and everything, they went in the studio and they're like, "All right, none of y'all are playing instruments. We got this band. There's no banjo, there's no fiddle, there's no steel." And they said, "We aren't gonna sing. We aren't gonna play. We want to play our instruments. We want banjo. We want fiddle.
What?
Everything." And they held out until the label was like, "Okay."
I didn't know that.
As they were 18-year-old girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they play all their instruments.
Oh, yeah, they were
have a
trying to get them to
badass
do pop.
banjo.
Yeah.
On a little backing track.
Yeah.
They're it's just 3 young girls up there bebopping. And
Yeah,
singing.
They
wanted-
want him to do
Yeah,
a
did a
dance.
little-
Yeah, they were trying to get Spice Girls 2.0.
Yeah, Country Spice Girls.
That's what they wanted. Yeah, Country Spice.
Spicy
No,
Girls.
Fuck that.
That's
And
fine.
them girls were like, no. And then they go and change their fucking name.
Yeah, they get in trouble when Bush was president, but they don't change their name then. Now they do.
Well, they didn't have
Yeah,
no
my
money.
my dad ain't a big Dixie Chicks fan.
Well,
since
Because of
then.
that.
Well, that's
yeah.
because they're in that Illuminati stuff.
And they
Yeah.
but they said kind of something. I mean, it was they were like, we aren't proud to be Americans.
Yeah,
you know,
pretty
what we
much,
just.
Yeah,
And I'm
they
like-
sold their soul. Yeah, no doubt. They're in that Illuminati gang.
I don't think they're that.
I do.
But I listen to their old stuff like it's fucking.
Oh yeah, I listened to that Fly.
They would
CD.
take if it didn't make them.
Toad.
Hole in my head.
Yes.
If it
I like
didn't-
Sin Wagon because it's real.
If it didn't make them
Cover
$500,000 a month, they'd take it down. And that's why they took it down. That's why they didn't care when Bush was president because they had no money. But now they all got mansions. They probably got 15 cars, and they're like, "Hey, if you don't change your name, you're gonna lose all your advertising." And they're like, I'm still believe in my country roots, but I do love my house on the fucking coast.
Oh my god.
So
Is that-
I think they're also very that way too.
Yeah.
Personally, I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe it's a a thing they're doing.
They're
but
in the system. Everybody.
Natalie's very.
Oh yeah, she's the ringleader.
Everyone that's locked into the Hollywood big time system, Nashville, they're all like that. What do you think? What do you think Garth Bruce is going? Hey, you like
Garth Bruce?
Garth, yeah.
Hey,
He does a little taekwondo.
support the Ukraine.
Karate.
Yeah,
Karate.
yeah, no doubt. They're all sellouts. Every one of them. Everyone in Nashville the entire time.
Did you say that you play Sin Wagon?
By
yeah.
who?
Dixie Chicks. You are not in this Dixie Chicks talk.
I
He
don't.
likes. You don't even know. He said "Hole in My Head." You don't even know this song.
You mean the Chicks?
No, we don't.
Why?
I don't
The
know
Dixie Chicks doesn't exist
You
anymore.
should play. My favorite song by them, besides Sin Wagon, is "Some Days You Gotta Dance." That's also a jam. for me.
Don't know the song.
You need to listen to it.
That's what gets the ladies going.
Some days you gotta dance. All right, it's in my set now.
There
It's
you go.
done.
Oh yeah, you're already doing
It might,
Earl
I mean, it
Had
might
to
not
Die.
fit, but that's fine. One of my favorites. But I mean, you play "Earl Had to Die," so I'm good with
Yeah,
that.
you could do it. I love the chick.
Any Dixie Chicks song. Like
Play
old,
Shania.
old Dixie Chicks.
I want to hear All I Wanna Do.
I should. One of my best friends is
That's
a
Sheryl
big
Crow.
Shania fan. Every
Oh,
time he
just
gets
kidding,
drunk
Sheryl.
and we're out at the bar, he yells, "Let's go, girls!"
Dalton does that too. Let's go.
I
girls.
do that too. Yeah.
No, I'm a big Shania fan. I like her a lot. She's like,
But I was
she's
singing
an
Sheryl
advocate
Crow.
for. Yeah, he was singing a Sheryl Crow song, saying you should play Shania Twain, but that's Sheryl Crow.
Yeah, I like Sheryl Crow the best. She's the best.
Yeah, she's on a different caliber.
Or
Never got
Atlanta-
on the Cheryl Crow train.
Alanis
You're not on
Morissette
it?
is the best female singer. She's
Yeah, she's
Alanis has got my money.
pretty good.
You don't like Alanis?
Yeah, no, I do. I
I
don't.
had look. I'm about to
I
put
am
my
like
hand
a-
in my pocket right now.
I am a Dixie Chicks purist. Like,
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. I feel like Natalie could sing anybody else under the table.
She's
She's got $1 million voice. She gets paid accordingly.
I'm a Christina Aguilera fan though.
But
Ugh.
it's the same kind of like them. I don't know what you call it. Them yodel sounding notes where she hits the falsettos in the middle of a line. Like, I could try for a million years. It's never gonna happen for me.
Yeah,
You know?
she's just got it.
Yeah, she's
Right.
got it. I mean, you're born with that.
And I feel like that's like,
Maybe it's Maybelline, you know? Maybe she's born with it.
Maybe
Maybe it's
maybe it's
Maybelline.
Maybelline. Maybe it's just Maybelle because that sounds better with the Dixie Chicks.
I'm Selena. I do Selena.
Oh
That's
well,
my girl.
R.I.P.
Yeah. Selena is my
that's-
girl.
Yeah, I'm not.
Y'all are just throwing out. I'm like, yeah,
I'm not
y'all
a-
right about everything.
I'm not a Selena fan. Sorry, everyone.
Really?
I mean, like, I'm not gonna turn on Selena.
Flor.
Oh, that's.
I mean,
na, na,
I listen to
na,
it, but
na, na.
anyways,
Dude, her show at the rodeo. Have you ever seen her live?
I've watched the video a gazillion times.
Dude,
Really?
it's so hard, bro.
I guess I never really got into it.
Oh, she's got a real band with her, no backing tracks.
And like her brothers.
Come. Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, that's so
Ooh.
sick.
That's what
It
made
is-
her
it's
famous.
cool, I
That
just-
show at the rodeo blew her up.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch like Cher at the rodeo.
Share.
Let me tell you.
Shit.
Let me tell you a
Shit.
quick story. All right, so I work with this guy. Okay, I work with this guy. He's like, he grew up cowboying. He rodeoed. He still rodeos. Stop! I'm trying to talk. Anyways, and he's like biggest cowboy I know. Like like he's just a country boy at heart. Anyways,
What?
we were talking the other day, Mr. Gary, and I was like, Mr. Gary, we were just talking about music because he asked about Dalton all the time, and we were talking about country music, and he was like, let me tell you, the best show I've ever seen at the rodeo was Cher. He's like, and I've seen Elvis. I saw, George Strait. He's seen everybody. And he was like, Cher put on the best performance at the Houston Rodeo. And at the last song, she came out in like a Cadillac, like a pink Cadillac
Please.
with a white headdress. She was on a horse. She wasn't on a Cadillac. She was singing Geronimo's Cadillac, but she had on a white leather pantsuit and a big white headdress on a horse. And just rode out of the rodeo singing Geronimo's Cadillac. And he said that was the best show I've ever seen.
Please give me your share right now.
Oh, I can't do it.
Good, please.
You gotta get a bubble in your throat.
Do you believe
Anyways,
in love after love?
it's life.
And then that little part that goes. Ding, ding, ding.
Haven't they?
Oh, Kitchen said Selena is the greatest.
Selena, but
See, I mean, she's great. I'm not gonna knock that. Like, she is great, but it's not my
I
thing.
saw Cody Johnson's first performance at the rodeo when he got like called up when someone canceled or
Yep,
whatever.
I was there
And I was
too.
on the barricade at the very front, which is I've never been like that. Someone gave me tickets,
Uh-huh.
and that was pretty cool.
I was
I'm
at that
a
show
Kojo
too.
guy. Lots of
Me
people
too.
are like, you know, not anymore or never were.
Yeah.
And I could
Really?
see it, but
Oh no, he's
after
like
seeing him do that show and hearing him live,
he's better live than he is recorded.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
yeah, and like me and Kevin and Derek played with Jody Bartula, his fiddle player, over at the backyard not that long ago.
Yeah.
And like just all those, like, he has a world-class band, has a world-class voice, and
he's
straight
a
up
world class guy.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, yeah,
and he like waited until
from Huntsville, like,
that
he's got the whole thing.
I was gonna say I used to watch because I went to school at Sam Houston, and I used to watch him in Huntsville when he played at like Shenanigans
Yeah.
and stuff. Like when he was still doing those smaller.
He needs to
God,
pick the bottle up.
Shenanigans, them blueberry muffins.
Where are the blueberry muffins?
It's a shot. It's Shenanigans.
Yeah.
It's a terrible shot.
They have like
That
nickel
was my
night.
name in prison.
They have nickel night where you have like we used to get water moccasins there. Like that was the shot that we'd always get was a water
That was my
I've
moccasin.
had a
cell
water
phone.
moccasin. I never had it at Shenanigans.
Really, that's like the shot that we would get because it was on nickel night. You get them for 5 cents.
Isn't that whiskey and pickle juice?
It's not
Or is
pickle
that a
juice.
rattlesnake?
That's a rattlesnake.
Oh, okay.
Water moccasin is whiskey and I don't know, probably like it's like peach schnapps. It's something weird.
Oh, okay.
But I don't drink them anymore.
I don't drink them either.
What is your mom texting you?
Yeah, she was like, when is the Fergies open mic end?
Oh, I think Micah said midnight.
We had 2.
Well, it's already 10, so oh gosh. Yeah, if you want to go, you probably.
All right, we'll end it. You have anything else to say?
Did you want to play a song?
I had to pee. Yeah, get it out. But I do need to pee.
If you want to, don't feel obligated.
Do you want to play one?
I'd love to.
Yeah.
I mean, you got your guitar.
I'd love to play a brand new one, actually.
Yeah, let's do that.
Never been played out anywhere before.
Here.
But
What
I'm
about
feeling
can
like
you
it
do
right
share?
now. No. Share.
What about Selena?
I just said I've never really listened to Cher.
I believe.
My dad used to listen to it growing up. We had the Cher CD. But we also listened to the Dixie Chicks.
Sorry, I didn't mean to just shut this shit down.
That's okay. No, I've been trying to watch because I know you want to go to that open mic. Oh, they released the rodeo lineup tonight.
I saw it. My buddy sent it to me.
Yeah, it's generic.
I haven't even looked at it. I saw it when I went to take a piss. I saw that he had sent it to me.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing like to write home about. Machine Gun Kelly.
Never. No way.
He's on there, yeah.
I fucking hate that dude.
Yeah.
Couldn't make any rap music, so he tries to do pop punk.
Or, yeah. And wear all pink. Whatever he does.
If I could ever get a damn guitar to stay in tune, it'd sound a lot better. That's my excuse.
He'll probably move that other mic and have one for your
Okay,
voice and one for your guitar. Turnpike's at the rodeo. Oh, yeah, Turnpike is going to be at the rodeo.
Oh, are they?
Mm-hmm.
I saw them
Jason.
at the rodeo the time they were there before.
I've seen them. It was either at a rodeo performance, not Houston, or at some bar. It was a long time ago.
That's so Sublime, Merle, Turnpike.
Oh, really?
That's where I was going. with
Okay.
that.
Yeah, because I like to know those things. Dalton's like, we don't need to ask those questions, but that's the stuff I like to know.
Oh no, yeah.
I want to know your music
Oh, I
influences.
want to talk about because I'll go on forever about all of them.
Really?
But Turnpike is really the band that, showed me that country could be something else.
Cassidy just said, I came across the live on TikTok. I told Dalton to tell you what was in a water moccasin. Crown, peach schnapps, and sweet and sour. Okay, I was
Yeah.
almost right.
You're
Yeah.
right. That was it.
Wow, I can't believe I remember that. I don't remember most nights I had water moccasins. Thanks, Cass.
I played a show in College Station one time, and I was playing. It was a Wednesday night, and I just decided last minute. I called this bar where I know people who work, and I was like, "Hey, I want to drink tonight. I have no money. Could I come up there and play some songs for whoever's in there and drink for free?" And they were like, "Hell yeah!" So I go up there. This was like a year ago.
Yeah.
And got Lone Stars, and there was a dude that bought me water moccasins all night.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah,
It was a good night.
from what I can remember,
Yeah.
I mean, there wasn't much of what I can remember.
That's funny.
Ready?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Yeah, this one I've never played out anywhere. It's not even. I'm gonna add some shit in there, but
Go for it.
it's been on my mind. So
You heard it here first. Yeah, that's better.
There you go. Put the cowboy
gotta get a little comfy in here. Got a call from a buddy heading out of Dumas. He had an empty trailer he needed to load down with stock. Said he'd haul anything from exotics to Bremer cats. Just need to know what I got. So when you pass through Amarillo, won't you stop there by her house? See if that porch light's still on. If it is, won't you load her down and bring her home? Won't you bring her home? She was never one for way out west. Had a hard time keeping her arms warm in her designer vest. Knew she missed the pine trees in that salty air, 'cause they don't have that way out there. So when you pass through Amarillo, won't you stop there by her house? See if that porch light's still on. If it is, won't you load her down, bring her home? Won't you bring her home?
I love it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Thank you,
that's
I appreciate it.
awesome.
That was great.
I know.
Thank you.
Man, that was fantastic.
And it's been a while since I've heard you sing.
Wow, I'm impressed. Damn.
Too.
I tried to turn it down on my guitar like I'm plugged into something.
That's okay. No, it sounded great.
Well, thank you.
Right before you started singing, Cassidy said, "Tell Jacob I'm requesting the Dixie Chicks." That's funny. I was like, we were just talking about that.
I'd rather hear that. Don't worry about the Dixie Chicks.
I know. I really like that. That was great.
Thank you
So it's kind of like in the works still.
It
Like,
is. There's some little shit that needs to be added to that, but
no, it sounded great though.
That was one of
Love
the
it.
best songs that I heard on this podcast.
You talking about some
you.
Brimmers in there? Is that what you started out with?
I did. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
It's talking about Holland stock.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
that
what we used to
should
have.
be on Yellowstone. They should call you up, yeah.
Shit. Send him this video.
Yeah, seriously.
That was great.
And you got the look too. Like, I mean, that's you. Like, if I saw you out in town, like, you're not putting on a show. You know, like that's you to your core.
Yes, ma'am.
That was great.
I know, that was awesome.
Thank you so
That
much.
really sounded
Cassidy said
good.
that was great.
Thank
And it even sounded good through that's going to sound really good through the microphones, dude.
Yeah, it is.
That's like, I always think when I write songs, especially like that, like there's some hard parts in there, like to sing. I'm like, you're going to hit this note. You're going to make that sound like it should. I always think about having other people play my songs, but I'm like, no, I want to play that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has some really cool melodies and chords, too.
But it's authentic to you. Like, you know what it's about, so it's going to, you feel it.
Yeah.
Like, where someone else is just reading your words.
I really like that chord, the dun-na-na, that note. That it was like, you know, you're hearing the
Dun-na-na,
dun-na-na.
dun-na-na, dun-na-na.
Yeah.
Or the...
No, it's
Just
up.
like that, yeah.
Do that, and then yeah, that one. I like that. That's really cool.
It's like the...
It's like an E. It's
E
an
and the-
E
E and the
sus.
C shape.
Yeah, it's an E sus chord, like an E.
Kitchen said
And
I could
it's-
definitely hear that on Yellowstone, right? I could too.
It's like not in the...
Yeah, it's a
Not
D.
in the key.
It's a E sus 4 over or a D or E sus 4 over D, which is pretty cool chord.
I always just say E in the C shape. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually.
It's definitely
Playing-
Yellowstone vibes.
And then the G chord. Yeah, the G is the 9. It's actually E sus 9, D over E, or E sus 9 over D.
And the G sounds so much cooler in drop.
Yeah, you're in drop D.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's cool that all those notes it's over. The D is under it.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
That's always our joke. Like, let's play it in drop D.
I like drop D.
I like playing shit in drop. I feel like it gives it another layer on it.
I like drop C.
You
Hey.
lost me. I used to
That's
to
lower. That's a whole step lower than that.
Do you know Guthrie Govan?
Yeah.
I used to play some Guthrie Govan. I used to play metal guitar.
Really?
And now I just play G's. Now I'm a country singer.
Yeah, now you just play
You
G.
Waves?
Oh, that's his biggest song. Yeah.
I
Yes.
used to play the shit out of that. I don't know it anymore.
Oh my gosh.
That's an old song too. That's a classic.
Oh, man, that's not even it.
You definitely
anymore.
just like opened up a whole new realm for me.
Mm-hmm.
Is it right? It might be that. I don't know. It's something like that.
He's so
At your
jazzy.
next show, Dalton's gonna bring his V, maybe, and I'm gonna bring it to you on stage, and I'm gonna request a metal song. We're gonna go Dixie Chicks, full metal.
I used
Yeah.
to do. I used to be in all that like prog rock, the intervals.
Don't get
that
Dalton
kinda-
started on prog rock. Not even prog rock, more like math rock or whatever it's called.
Yeah, my haters. I got a lot of haters in that scene.
What was your your band or what'd you listen to in that area?
That areola.
So I listened to a lot of Guthrie Govan.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, and what's his name? Tobin
Abasi?
Mhm.
Abasi.
Toby.
I used to see, and I'd listen to the bands like sometimes, but I'd go watch their videos of them playing live and be like, I need to play like that.
Yeah.
We saw him live a few months ago.
Tobin Abasi?
Mhm.
Animals as Leaders.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Animals Leader.
Yeah.
They opened up for Lamb of God.
I was not impressed.
It was
Really?
Animals as Leaders, somebody
Really
else,
and really.
and
Both.
Kill Switch Engage, and then Lamb of God.
I used to really like Lamb of God.
Yeah.
I'm a
they-
fan now.
I mean, they were great, but they can't compare to Lamb of God.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's just too technical to dance to.
Yeah, like I don't think I could
have a
headbang.
time to. I want to. That's what I'm saying. Like I would want to watch them play it like up
Sitting
close.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just kind of like I couldn't like get into it because I was like, oh wait, like
Yeah, I want to do the math to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, studying.
I was like sitting there with my beer
Yeah,
like this, like.
Oh, so he slid from the 5th
Yeah.
to the 7th.
Oh, is that a diminished 12th?
Yeah.
Is that a cube flat prime?
Oh my gosh. They were
I'm
good.
gone again. I don't know. A cube flat prime?
I think he's just making shit up now.
Yeah, I don't.
I was like, I've never heard of cube.
I don't think it's a thing.
A Z flat over a Z flat over Q flat squared.
That's how I feel when I watch them now. I mean, I literally used to like try and mimic them and play in harmonic minors and do all kinds of different shit. And then I started playing country music, and now I'm like, I can play a G and a C and a D. And
In 4/4 time.
And then I can capo it, and I can play it in another key.
Yeah.
That's all you need, though. You know?
Well, it's nice to have some of the other stuff.
I mean, like for mostly for
I feel
country
like
music.
it helped me a lot with like, I don't know, I still feel like I have some of that in there.
Yeah.
Like when I play, I'm like, I still feel that. I think that's helped me with walk ups, walk downs, the basic country
I can
stuff.
tell. I mean, from those chords in that song, it's more about chord shape. Just getting away from just the sus chords, the suspended stuff. I like that.
Yeah.
I don't particularly like arpeggios. I don't.
Really?
Not
See,
really.
and I use them.
and uninteresting to me.
Really?
I use them a lot because of this solo reel.
But that's not an arpeggio. That's
Right there.
just
That
that's just blues licking.
I like it.
Yeah, that's blues licking E major.
Yeah.
I'm talking like, arpeggio is like is a chord individually picked.
Okay.
So just the notes of a chord arpeggiated. That's what I don't like. You know what I mean?
I'll try not to do it around.
I liked whatever you just did.
No, you couldn't. Yeah, that
sounded great.
That's blues in E major. I'll do that. Yeah, I love that.
That's sublime. That's where I get a lot of my guitar picking from too.
Yeah,
I could feel that. Yeah.
Me too. A lot of blues. Blues is more interesting than me.
Blues is. And have you ever seen Guthrie Govin's like lectures when he talks about, and one of the things that's always stuck with me is, him talking about playing like if you're playing like a pentatonic and putting in, like
The add notes.
Yeah, and stuff like that, and playing them slow and making them hurt. Double picking the notes that whatever you call it.
Yeah, that's the money note. The one right above your index on the B string. Yeah, that's the money
making
note.
them like they halfway. It's like I don't know how to even,
Like emphasizing that.
emphasizing a note that doesn't sound like it.
Let me see the guitar.
Like it doesn't go right in there, and then settling it.
Yeah.
And it's so satisfying to people's ears. I think it's
That one.
yeah. Yeah.
That, yeah. But what's cool though, he did. See, is when you can go the. But then if you can bring it home to the chromatic.
We used to play the chromatic scale all the time in band.
But the settle is like, the settling it back to the right note.
Yeah, the
It's
country.
Oh, yeah, it's like-
people love that.
It's like you're hanging
so,
on, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, country music is a lot of the chromatic.
Yeah. That's what I mean by like playing all that stuff.
Dude, this guitar
Yeah.
sounds
into that.
amazing.
God, I love that. Look at the fucking how it's beat to shit. Though.
I know.
Back.
That's what makes it. It plays and sounds good because I can tell you play. This is the note you're playing.
Yeah.
I like that note.
And I hit every part of it. Last time we play shit like that, they leave out the parts that don't sound perfect.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want that. I tuned back up.
What is this in D?
Not anymore. I tuned back
When he got done, he's tuned it.
up. Oh, you mean the song?
Oh, it's an A. Damn, that guitar sounds great.
I like
dude.
that.
You
I
got
like the dark.
you got a real keeper with that one,
I
bro.
know.
What is that? A Gibson?
Yeah, J45.
What year is it?
It's 15.
It's just, you can tell you played it. It's broken in.
I was about to say it's
And
broken.
I
in.
want
They
to,
sound-
When I have money, I want to get another J45, and I want that one to be my road dog. And even though this one's beat to shit, I want to use it in the studio.
Dude.
I want it to be my trigger. You know.
Yeah.
Like
Dude,
keep it.
It's
Trigger.
crazy. They
Yeah.
sound shitty new. They
I think
I
this
d-
one. Every day I
Mason-
play this one, I think it sounds better.
they don't say it sounds shitty, but Mason just bought one like last week, and I played it,
I was about to say he got a J45.
and it does not sound. But he bought a backup J45, and his other J45 that he's been playing for a long time.
Sounds better.
Every day, every time he plays it, sounds better, dude.
That's what I think about this one. I'm thinking maybe that's just me because I love it.
No,
Every time I lay my
that's
hands on it,
well, that's why the like 60s vintage guitars are worth. You know what I mean?
but yeah.
Like if you ever buy a vintage guitar, and it's in, like if you go and buy like here's a 71 Les Paul, and it's in pristine condition, it's a shitty guitar
Yeah, it ain't
because nobody played it because
good. I
it
feel like you
sounded.
gotta break these guitars.
Yeah, that
You
all.
gotta let them know who's boss.
Yeah.
Well, but even the good guitars, they'll be played.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they all. That's I think some of the best. All the best guitars are worn in guitars, and that one plays great, sounds great. You got a real keeper with that one, dude. I like that guitar a lot.
Oh, it is.
It would be real good. What kind of pickup do you have in it?
And whatever just came in it.
And you feel how let me just give me the neck. Yeah, that's you can tell.
It's not
Oh,
the
yeah.
baseball bat.
No, I mean it's literally you can feel the damn scratches.
Yeah.
In my ring
Your-
ribbon. Like
yeah.
there's literally divots from where I've scraped that wood.
Yeah, every
I feel bad about it every time. I'm like, but you just sound better. Baby.
every new guitar that I buy, I sand the neck.
Really?
Everyone.
Yeah, that bass has a really wide neck on it. But that's what Austin liked. He loved that big baseball bat
Dude,
type.
you should feel that neck. That motherfucker is like. It sounds good though. All right, we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, you gotta go do your thing. Jacob has a 1961 Gibson. That's what your mom said.
Oh, I do at home. It
Nice.
was my grandma. I'm not even sure what it was.
Does it sound good?
That she
Sounds
said.
amazing. That's
I
why
bet.
it's never been anywhere besides.
Yeah,
my
that's
room.
that's one of those ones you don't want to take out because yeah.
And I still barely ever play it. And I completely loosen the string because it's pulling up the bridge.
Yeah.
The back. I mean, it's so warm the back. It's pulling up the. So I lose the string. I just tune it up and play it sometimes.
That's more like a keepsake thing because your grandma.
That's awesome, man. Thank you for the song. That was amazing.
I
I
know.
I could tell from what I was listening to the headphones, it'll sound good recorded.
Thanks for letting me play it.
Yeah,
Shit, yeah, no doubt.
my ears hurt.
All right, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah, that was awesome. Y'all check out Jacob on all the social. Jacob Ryan Marshall.
Y'all
Brian
check out
Marshall,
yeah,
Jacob Brian Marshall music.
on all the things. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, please. Check out our social schedule. Check out Gulf Coast Drivers. Check out Tim Siney Trucks. I love y'all. Bye.
Rock on. Peace out.
All right, we're still on. Don't say anything.
You're gonna regret.
Don't say the M word.
Don't say the
Yeah, please. Dude, I did it till I just got there. Bye. I love you, TikTok.
Really? Oh.